spider attempts to collect himself. He bleeds out on the space I dismembered him in. I wouldn't waste time telling me your names. I can guarantee that nobody's ever gonna remember them. Then again, you'll be on the list of my victims at the bottom of a column of other anonymous prey. You should take a minute to reflect on the day and the last words you'll ever say. Time's up, you're the lone survivor, the last one left. And halfling rogues are admittedly deft, but you broke into my home and you've stolen my time. I'm afraid I cannot allow theft. Throw you up into the air with my telekinesis. Stinger of death to obliterate you into pieces, and that's that. Wink and a tip of the hat. That was good for my practice. Thanks for the chat.
You foolish for ignored the warning. Now you'll be dead before the morning. You should've looked over your shoulder. You're in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, you foolish for ignored the warning. Now you'll be dead before the morning. You should've looked over your shoulder. You're in the eye of the beholder.
Some see me as a cynic. They come in for the base, but they stay for the acidic. I've been on that paper chase, keeping pace for a minute, and I'm aiming to appreciate the moment while I'm in it. Genesis a menace on the mic, so sinister. You might get some venom from the bites I administer. Winner from the start, superstar with the finisher. I got a decent heart, but I'm hardly a minister. A bardic apprentice, I'm innocent as a lamb. Worm like I'm Dennis, I don't dare to give a damn. Firm in the philosophy, I am who I am. I'm a carbon commodity, I need to be verified on the gram. Tightrope walking the it and the superego. Lifeboat liable to fire the torpedoes. Keeping to the credo. I'm free to achieve the dream, or at the very least I can release some of my steam. Alignment is just a part of the process, and lately I've been making some progress. I'm finding the defining the balance of good and evil in people is nearly an impossible conquest. Regardless, stay CG, only way I know how to be. When I combine my child with OTIC, an outlaw like I'm Robin H. Double OD. I made it through the rubble, now they got trouble with me. So we're supposed to be sophisticated. Then why is 67% of the population undereducated? Emotionally incapacitated. Historically opinionated characters end up assassinated. And that's okay with the people faking it day to day. Capitalizing on capitalism, it's pay to play. Waiting for data to make it fade away. Whether you admit it, but witnessing biological decay of the human race. We're going to a new place. I really hope it comes soon. I don't do space, two-faced, trembling bass, running the rebel base. Outpacing enemies in the interface. In your face like a zygomatic arch. I got them in lockstep, meaning my melodramatic march is effective. Albeit rather subjective. I encourage you to pursue a new perspective. Alignment is just a part of the process, and lately I've been making some progress. I'm finding the defining the balance of good and evil in people is nearly an impossible conquest. Regardless, stay CG, only way I know how to be. When I combine my child with OTIC, an outlaw like I'm Robin. Performing. Haters should consider this a form of warning. I've been swarming on them like a storm. I'm global warming. I'm not the one. Done been through too much madness. Mastered the wrath and the sadness. You would need an atlas to match where I'm at.
All right. Hey, good welcome everybody. You can't see me right now because I'm camera off, but it's Brandon with the Bard's Playhouse. Everybody, this is a very long time coming, and I'm super excited to announce our premiere of our new Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle World Tour by Night. Tonight's episode is our first prologue titled Bigfoot, Bourbon, Bungee Jumping, and Vampires. So without further ado, I would like to go ahead and introduce you to our wonderful storyteller and a couple of our players who will be telling a vampire story with you tonight.
Worlding this until we're live. Hi there, everybody. My name is Michelle Sealight, and I am your storyteller for this evening's game of Vampire the Masquerade World Tour by Night, Prologue number 1, which is Bigfoot, Bourbon, Bungee Jumping, and Vampires. As always, a nice little reminder before we introduce the rest of our cast that Vampire the Masquerade is a mature storytelling game. Therefore, viewer discretion is advised. The city or small town of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. A bit of a distillery paradise for those who enjoy small towns and country living. Home of the Wild Turkey Brewery and the Four Roses Distillery. Home of Matthew McConaughey. And above all else, has been the current resident for our two wayward kindred. So, we're going to let our two kindred introduce themselves. Please let the audience know who you are and who you'll be playing tonight.
Well, I'm going to be playing Elijah O'Reilly, your friendly backwoods brewha. And it's a pleasure to meet y'all.
I'm Ryan. I'm going to be playing Mick, our thin blood ex-Inquisition member, who I guess is on the run now.
And the sun sets on this lovely, indiscriminate fall day. The leaves have started to change color. The street lights, one at a time, light up. Bit of a touristy season as the new fall brews are coming out. The yearly country fair that's almost been going on for 200 years is taking place. So there are fairs, the lights of Ferris wheels and merry-go-rounds. The population in this town has increased quite a bit for the summer and fall season. However, far away from the sounds and sights of people, about 15-minute dirt road trek through Lonesome Wood. Elijah and Mick awaken for the evening. Now I'm going to need both of you to make a rouse check for me to see if you're hungrier this evening.
How do I do that again?
Because we are professionals and we know what we're doing. A hunger check is made by rolling a single d10 or a vampire die. A success means that you're not hungrier for that evening, while a failure means that your hunger will increase by 1.
All right, I landed 1 success.
That's all you need.
I did as well.
So neither
Am I starting with 0 hunger, by the way?
You will always be at 1 hunger unless you murder someone.
All right.
There's an option. So, two of you awaken to the smells of fire brewing away at an old station. The humming of metal. This brew has been on for a bit of time. Needs the right time to ripen to season. You can almost hear the steam billowing out of the metal pipework of this intricate brewing device that has these new straps attached to it. So it could be carried by a single person. But this is the first test run of the device. Elijah.
Yes, Addie.
I would like you to call high or low for me, please.
High or low? Let's go with. I'm feeling high today. Yeah, let's go with high.
Oh no! Well, it was low, so everything's falling apart anyway.
So, we didn't have any Arizona green tea.
So you hear the sounds of clamoring a bit as the metal work is falling apart and creaking a bit. You just think to yourself, it's falling apart here. Everything's falling apart here.
Okay.
Totally not the sound of groceries being brought in.
Well, I will kind of like throw it. I'll try to like flip it around and try to shut as many valves and gauges off as I can, and try to salvage what I can.
You hear like the whistling, almost like a kettle of a.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if I get one more steam burn off one of these contraptions.
I'm telling you, it's gonna work. Damn it! It's trial and error. You have any idea? Like, look at all this in here. It's trial and error. That's how you do it.
It's gonna work like the last time?
I mean, I didn't say nothing about last time. Last time's in the past. This is now. And yeah, this one's probably gonna fall apart too. But I'm working on it.
I'm just gonna seat myself on like the other side of the room because I've learned my lesson a couple times.
Besides, I ain't gonna have nothing too explosive in the middle of the house.
We're working with damn near pure alcohol. I think we have something at least explosive or flammable in here.
I mean, yeah, there's a margin, but I'm just saying, like, this ain't
A
that
margin.
bad. So yeah, I will try to I guess like do damage control here.
Okay. Mick, are you assisting in any way?
I'm watching because I don't want to get another burn like last time.
So, Elijah, why don't you roll 5 dice for me? So I'm giving you your intelligence and your science brewing ability.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see what we got here. 4 successes.
4 successes is enough to you sort of like get a picture of, okay, maybe this didn't work right. It's sort of like, and you're just rattling off these complex piping and brewery things like, yep, this joint right here is all wrong. It needs to be this type. And you quickly diagnose what the issue is, and you're able, with time, to repair it. While Mick, what do you feel like doing?
Wait, what? Sorry?
So you're watching Elijah go, oh, it was this. This was my issue this whole time. Just got to do this and this. And like you hear him spouting off all these engineering terms and these scientific, like, yep, the yeast rising combination, the amount, like you just hear him going and just.
You sure I can't Google it this time?
Oh, how's a Google gonna help? We got to think about this.
Because there's 500 million people with a degree in this on there.
What? How's it? What the hell is that? I'm talking about
like they've been to a school where they teach them how to brew things.
Oh shit! You're talking about something on the interweb, ain't you?
Yeah.
No, I think I got it. I think I got it. What it is, it was a U-bend in my piping right here. The seal wasn't right, and that was throwing all the pressure off. Yep. So yeah, I think I got it. We ain't gonna burn up the couch. We ain't gonna catch the couch on fire a second time. That's all I'm saying.
And there are still a bit of burn marks along like the wallpaper. There's still some scorching marks and searing marks. And fire and kindred don't normally go together very well.
Oh, that was not a fun weekend.
As long as my eyebrows are intact, I'm fine. Just do your thing.
Your eyebrows are intact.
For now.
Now they are.
You do manage to salvage what's left of this brew you had going over day.
Yeah.
It's not overnight, it's over day.
Mm-hmm.
And you manage to turn the spigot and just into these beautiful glass bottles. And it smells amazing. This is some top tier illegal brewing we've got going on here.
You're like, all right, it smells right, but we got to proof it. So I take a little bit out, and I've probably got like a little metal dish, a little bitty thing on it. I'll dip a little bit of it in like a little bit of cotton, and then I will light a match and drop it on there and see how much of a reaction I get. Not enough to be like cause a problem, but just a little bit to go and let me know that it's at least 90.
So about those eyebrows. I'm kidding. It is a really potent brew. I am going to need our resident vampire to roll a composure and resolve check for me.
Sure.
Our thin blood doesn't have to.
All right. I'm somewhat decent at this, which means I'm absolutely not going to do well. All right. I got 4 successes.
That's enough to stave off a frenzy. But the smell of burning alcohol, the rising of the heated air, the aroma, though, is a crisp, smoky flavor. That proof, that's enough to knock any habitual drinker on their ass.
He's like, he looks at it and he'll hold up the jar in front of Mick and he'll go, "I'd put lead in your pencil right there. I'll tell you what."
Yeah.
So,
it looks like my eyebrow judgment was on point.
It's at this point that there is actually a polite little knock on the door.
I'm gonna put some stuff away real quick. You go look out the peephole, see who that is.
And then I'm gonna head over to the door and check. Yeah, probably gonna like grab a gun from like the side of the door while I'm doing it.
Parked outside is this lovely little 4-seater. It's a bit of an oldie, timier vehicle. It looks like that it's normally the vehicles that you'd see at the car shows and the car fairs. Headlights are on. None of the doors are open. But standing at the doorway is this pleasant-looking woman with a plaid dress. Her hair is up in a pleasant bun, and she's holding a Tupperware dish.
Do I recognize her?
For being here as long as you will recognize her as one of the neighbors in one of the neighboring farms.
All right, so we'll probably yell over to Ted like, "Hey," or Eli, like, "Hey, the neighbor's here." And then I'll open the door.
Yeah, Eli will walk over to the door and I'll look outside and who do I see out there?
You see one of your neighbors, Lucy, from the 4 Cows farm next door.
Oh, I said, put the gun away. That's Lucy. Shit far. and yeah, I'll just kind of like take it from him and like set it back by the door and like eyeball him, and then I'll open it up and like big smile, fake smiles can be, like Southern, like, "Hey, howdy, how y'all doing up in here?"
"Oh, Elijah, oh, it's so good to see you." And she goes in for a hug with the casserole dish between you two.
Yeah, I'll kind of like move it out of the way and just give her like that side hug so that it doesn't get all over my shirt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, you've still got your company over here. Mick's still here, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's still hanging about a little bit. Hey Mick, hey Mouse, come on out here. Somebody wants say hi to this lady.
All right, and then I'll come over and be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Oh, Mick, darling, you don't need to be too cordial. Come on, we're pretty much family over here.
All right, I'll come and I'll go for like the Christian side hug with the casserole dish as well.
You know, my Meemaw made too much of this casserole, and I figured I'd bring it on over to you too.
Wow,
that
sure.
Smells lovely. I cannot wait to have some.
Pa's been doing better, by the way. He's finally, that cold of his went down to the local pharmacy, picked him right back up.
That's fine to hear. What do I know about Lucy is does her do they drink at all? Or are they like strictly church folk?
Lucy is speaking in a bit of local tongue.
Mm-hmm.
In a way to say, thank you for the alcohol you sent over last time. My father
Right.
really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'll look at her and I'll be like, how about this right here? I got something just came down the pipe, if you know what I mean, just heard about it. You stay right there. And I'll give her like I'll go in, get like a little bitty jar. Not enough because I don't probably have a lot of what I just made.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put a little bit of it and I'll just be like, I'll put it in a little jar, tape it, write the proof on the front of it. So and then I'll hand it to her and I'll say, next time he's in a rough spot, give this a try out. Let me know how y'all like it. I've been working with this recipe right here, and I figured you was the folk to test it out for me.
Yes. Pa's always been doing good with the medicine from nowadays. Oh, I do really hope you enjoy the casserole. It is 4 squash casserole.
That's so nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we just got all the summer pumpkin. We got all the summer pumpkins. They're all like growing nice and big now. They're almost ready for harvest for the kids for Halloween.
Oh yeah, you're gonna carve them faces in them and all that. Put them out front and everybody's houses and whatnot. That's gonna be real nice.
You want me to save some for you?
You know what? I ain't gonna take none of them from no kids. But yeah, you make sure that and I'll pull out probably some petty cash that I probably have. And I'll be like, you know what? Buy about 5 or 6 for me, and if there's any kids that ain't got none or they can't afford to get any, you make sure they're taken care of. All right. And then I hand her like what would be a sufficient amount to buy like 15 to 20 pumpkins for kids that don't have anything.
Will do, Elijah. You know, my Mima was saying how much you look like your grandfather nowadays.
I hear that all the time. I was looking at old scrapbook the other day, and I spitting image. People even say I dress the same, which I don't think I do, but I just try to dress comfy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, we got to take care of each other in times like this. Did you hear that some corporations are trying to move in, build like the super centers and the Amazon warehouses?
Yeah, I heard about all that. People trying to build concrete jungles around here. And last time I looked, I'd prefer to have trees and good folk.
Yeah, what's going to happen to the good people?
If I know anything, people move on, people figure out. People like us just got to find places to be. Sometimes they run out, but things change.
Some of the groups are doing protests. I know you're not Mormon folk, but if you want to head down to the protests at some point.
Yeah, I might check that out. Mick hasn't had a lot to do. He's from a much bigger city than out here, so might want to talk to some folk other than me, I'd assume.
Well, there is the county fair going on tonight.
Oh, fair's happening. I didn't even know about that. I didn't even check my calendar. I don't even keep calendar. I really don't. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think I saw something about that on the news. Yeah, I'd like to check it out.
Yeah, we should drop on by.
If you want, I can give you a ride. I was heading down there with some of the pumpkins for Mom and Pa's stall.
Nah, don't worry about that. We'll make our way on down that way. Besides, I got something I gotta take care of with the fella here before we head out that way.
Well, y'all be doing good now. You hear me?
Same to you.
All right.
She walks out leaving the casserole dish.
Yeah, Elijah kind of holds the casserole dish in a semi-awkward kind of way and just go, I ain't had nothing like this and Lord knows how long. I guess we can put it in the fridge and then give it to somebody. I don't because I ain't eating it. I don't know. Can you eat that?
I've not really tried. I mean, I usually just sort of try it and then spit the food out. Like I can taste it, but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to eat it.
Yeah. If that happens, I'm gonna put it in the fridge for now. Find somebody that could, like it. But if you do that, you make sure you be in the bathroom.
Yeah, I might try a plate.
So yeah, he puts the casserole in the probably very Spartan-esque fridge that's probably just full of various random stuff that would need to be cold. Nothing like that would be in a normal person's refrigerator.
Yeah,
It's like the thing where people store random stuff in their oven, but it's for the freezer.
Yeah, it's like because it's space, so I just probably put stuff in there.
But there's also a collection of other things people have dropped off. Like there's some freezer burnt venison. There's some rabbit pelt in there. Like things that people have dropped off for you to be neighborly, and you just have them now in a collections freezer.
Just stick it in the freezer, yeah.
I'll just I'll like take it and I'll go in there and I'll stack it on top of the other 3 casserole dishes.
Probably from the same woman. Lucy probably brought all of them.
Damn, we're collecting a set of Tupperware now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wash him real soon and bring him back to her. That's real impolite. That's real impolite. You don't bring a lady's Tupperware back. That's a sin around here. You keep somebody's Tupperware. So yeah, I'll put that away, and then I'll as we're doing that, I was like, you probably want to get ready for the fair. So you wanting to go dressed like that?
I'll probably go change into something else, but because I assume I've just been lounging in like pajamas. That sounds like a very Mick thing to do.
Yeah, the button-up shirt, something. Yeah, there could be ladies present. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
And with that, while he's doing that, I'm gonna go to the garage and make sure that the cars are okay, and give them a once over, especially after previous experience with cars, and to make sure none of them have the exploding attachments.
Yeah, cars seem to work a lot better when they're not in pieces.
Hey Mick, have you introduced Elijah to the wonders of detailing putty?
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a putty that you can you use and you put it into your car and you put it into the nooks and crannies, and it's like silly putty but for your car, and you use it to detail it and dust it.
No, I don't think I've introduced him to that.
So yeah, no, Elijah does his manual detailing of multiple cars in this huge barn-like structure. There's a bit of smell of wafting hay, as this barn was originally used for livestock, but now has become a home for your automotive collection. And the wafting smell of hay, engine oil, a little bit of gasoline, nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
But
well, I'll walk up to my Hudson at first, and I'll make sure that it's okay to drive tonight, and everything's in order, that there's plenty of gas in her, that she's tires are good, everything's okay. And I'll probably start to look over at there's probably another car in the barn as well right now. It's probably got a car cover on it.
Yes, the car cover has a thin layer of dust on it. Feels like it often feels like, it almost feels like when you have something that reminds you of someone and you don't want to touch it because you're worried that it will get rid of their connection to that person, but you also need to take care of it to make sure it doesn't fade away. But the car covers protected the car from the thin layer of dust, a little bit of foreign object debris, a little bit of leaves almost, and it's quiet. It's almost serene. If you want to take the car cover off, it would be a matter of seconds for you to just.
I'll do it gingerly, slow, methodical, make sure everything's okay.
Mm-hmm. And as little puffs of dust and debris settle around you, this car is glimmering. It is almost pristine in nature, despite being a 65 Mustang. It is pearl white, and it looks impeccable. Tire pressure is a little low though, but that happens over time with the car sitting. But
I will get because it's not going to have gas in it or anything like that. I'm going to get the tires back up, pump them back up. I've probably got the equipment for that. I'll check all the P's and Q's, dot all my I's and cross my T's, and make sure it's okay to drive as well. And I'll try to start it.
And As you enter the vehicle, closing the door behind you. Do you roll down the window at all?
Yeah. Like
It is
I'll.
one of those hand crank ones.
Mm-hmm.
And as you hand crank in, hear the noise of the old mechanisms working again. And you slide that key into the ignition and turn it on. It turns on and the engine growls and then purrs.
I just kind of take my hat off and set it on the dash of it, and I go, "Yeah, you ain't seen use in a while. I kept you running and things going, but can't take care of both of you." And like I'll pull her out like beside my Hudson as well, and like I said, I'll make sure she's dusted off the rest of the way and everything's good to go. And then I'll wait until like Mick's ready to go or come out whenever he's ready, because he probably knows where I am.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while that's happening, I probably just go in my room and then open like a trunk where I have like all my clothes and stuff stuffed in there. Like the first thing you see like strapped to the top of it is like my original like body armor with the police vest with the London PD on it, and then like a gun up there. I probably grab that, put it in my back waistband after getting on like jeans and a button up, and then go in there with him.
And eventually, Mick, you do see Elijah on the front seat of the vehicle that you haven't seen before. You haven't seen this white Mustang before.
I haven't seen this one. Is there a reason you picked it today?
Yeah, there's a reason I picked it. Figured it ain't got much use, and she's pretty.
She's very pretty.
You're gonna be here for a while, and you have been for a bit. You can't just have me ride you around like some kind of chauffeur. So you'll take care of her. You don't put a scratch on her, because if you put a scratch on her, I will make sure your entrails become your extrails, if you understand what I'm saying.
Wow.
And then I take the keys out of the ignition, and then I throw them to him. And on these keys, there's like a little tag that says Miss Betty.
Just because I want to see if this goes horribly right.
You want me to catch it?
You want to roll?
I was just thinking. All right, what do I roll?
You want to roll a dexterity and athletics. You get 5 dice for this.
All right, let's see. 2 successes. Damn. Imagine just bounced off my forehead.
You do that. As you drop the keys, Betty.
Really,
You haven't even let me so much. You haven't even let me so much touch one of these cars. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you can. She's yours for all intents and purposes, but you break her, and it won't be. You won't be buying her. You'll be buying the farm, if you understand what I'm saying.
And loud and clear.
Just so you know, she's got plenty of hideaways for various things, and she can get up and go, if you know what I mean.
Anything already in there I should know about?
No, there ain't nothing in there right now. It went stale if I left it. There's plenty of spots you can put things in there that at first glance people wouldn't notice. Like the seats are hollowed out. There's hideaways underneath in different spots, so you could put a gun in there. You could my used to use it for shine, and I thought it was a little too noticeable, so that's why she's been in the garage this long.
Well, thank you.
That, and like I said, I can't be chauffeuring you around every which way. So if you want to drive it tonight, we can drive it, and I can be in the passenger side, or if you want, we can drive separate.
I'm down for whichever, but I definitely want to drive this.
Yeah. I guess I will. I'll sit in the passenger seat, which is it's a little awkward for me, but
You have
I'll
to
sit in the
move the
passenger seat.
back.
All right. And so meanwhile, I walk over to the driver's seat. I'm like really excited. I open the door, and the first thing I see is that it's manual. And I'm like, oh. Hey, you know, from the city.
Do what now?
You know, I'm from the city. I don't know how to work this thing.
You know how to drive a car, right?
I know how to drive an automatic.
Lord have mercy. All right. Let's work through the basics. You see that stick in the middle right there? You move it, and you put it in gears. Now, you put it in the wrong gear at the wrong time, you're going to grind them and cause a lot of damage to the car, which would be in essence cause damage to you, if you understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, yeah. Elijah will give him essentially a crash course in how to like not destroy the car and drive it properly.
I should have put more points in drive, given the whole not a scratch thing.
Yeah, you might have put this many points in drive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch him and see if like as he pulls out, like if he's like,
I will let him roll. I normally do dex and drive, so just roll dex and drive for me, please.
but I am ready to use celerity at any point to grab that wheel and make sure it's not gonna drive into anything.
All right, 2 successes again.
Surprisingly enough, you're not doing like the thing. He has his hands like 10 and 2. He is gripping that wheel hard and would occasionally just go. He doesn't know how to like do the clutch as well, so you sometimes hear that noise of like the clutch not going out. That's the closest noise I can make to it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. No, you're fine. I just imagine Eli's just like, oh no, oh.
And so it takes them a bit to learn the clutch shift, and it's like at some points it does become like a little bit of grindy, but it's not like, oh, I need to take control of this right away. And Mick, you managed to pull it out pretty smoothly. Like it's not like horribly, it's not like NASCAR, but it's not horrible.
All right, it looks like I'm not racing anytime soon, but I'm glad I'm learning.
Yeah, we'll get you to learn up here soon, I'm sure. Because I can't be around to drive you every which way. It might be a situation where I'm not around or something, and you got to get in the car and go. So
Yeah, we probably should have done this earlier in case I needed to do anything with the Hudson.
Well, you sat in the backyard and decided it was fun to shoot things, which I ain't got a problem with. But you know, that's how you spent most of your time.
What can I say? It was fun.
There's like a nice stack of ducks, of just dead ducks.
Just a bunch of L8 bottles.
That's one of the things we've been passing to people is like mason jars of duck fat.
Make some candles.
Sure, real good at flea market. I'm gonna tell you right now. So yeah, I guess we will go. I will tell him where to go to get to the fairground.
And the fairgrounds are lit up with multicolored lights. There's games, there's prizes, there's Ferris wheel, there's merry-go-round, there's a few other type of carnival rides, like small esque type stuff that can be quickly put up and disassemble. You smell various booths. There's the potato bar, there's the deep fried everything bar where you can get deep fried Oreos and deep fried Twinkies and deep fried pickles. There are little kids running around with little balloons because the kids are being given balloons on little plastic sticks. You see Lucy sitting over there with her mom and pa selling the pumpkins and teaching kids how to properly gut their pumpkins. And they don't even ask you for like a ticket at the door, but there are little booths where you can buy tickets to play games or tickets to do rides or tickets to do attractions. There's like a hall of mirrors, there's a little fun house, there's a little bouncy castle.
That's fun. I do admit the bouncy castle's fun. If you ain't done that yet, you should do that.
Trying to picture Elijah in a bouncy castle.
Hey, when they first came out, I was real excited. That looked real fun. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Immediately, we got to do the scrambler. Let's get tickets and do the scrambler.
You realize, well, I don't know if you can. I can run faster than that thing. That's okay. Sure, let's do scrambler.
And the two of you go up to the ticket booth. Will that be ride or drink tickets today?
A bit of both.
Hey, I sell tickets in stacks of 20s.
Yeah, I'll buy like a stack of tickets or whatever.
So you get $20 worth of ride and attraction tickets and $20 worth of food and drink tickets.
Sure. Yeah, I'll just get like 20. I'll just get like that and just be like, yeah, that sounds fine. And yeah, I'll give them the money for it.
Okay, have a great rest of your night there, pals. Next in line.
Yeah, I'll step and I'll just like find somebody and just give them the food tickets, you know.
I might save a couple. I'm curious about the fried thing bar, even if I do have to like spit it in a can after.
You're like, I heard you get fried ice cream. I don't even know how that works. I'm gonna tell you right now.
That just sounds like a fire waiting to happen. Really?
I don't know. It smells terrible to me, but like, you see that little fella right there? He loves it.
And you just see a little kid walking by with fried ice cream in a bowl with a spoon attached to it. It's got drizzled with like some chocolate syrup and some sprinkles and a little bit of whipped cream. And he's just a little kid being like, "But Dad, I want to win the Pikachu! Dad!"
What the hell's a Pikachu?
Like, eat your ice cream, kiddo. Just eat your ice cream. We spent way too much money in this carnival already. This piece of shit carnival.
All right. I want to try the ice cream. I got to at least try a bite.
And as you go over to there's a line for the fried booth bar. You see that there's various of items, like a little menu. It's got like fried ice cream, fried Twinkies, essentially there's a sign that says, if it can fit in a grate, you can fry it. It's got a little bit of everything.
That tracks.
Nearby, there's a bunch of other little food shops and stalls. There's also some handcrafted item shops as well. To buy some local handcrafts. There's also a few there's at least one multi-level marketing booth that is obviously a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme booth that it's like a woman dressed in disgustingly enough pink with a bunch of makeup products.
All right. Hear me out here, right?
Yeah.
If you buy into that thing with the tea, you have like 600 years to sell it. You physically can't lose.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. My whole thing is like, my business plan is pretty simple, right? I make it, I sell it, profit. I don't need all these like ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs added to my system. All right,
They got all the flavors.
I sell it, profit. I don't care how many flavors I got. I can make apple brandy. I can make pineapple moonshine, corn liquor, whatever flavor you want in that sucker. I can drop that in there.
No, but look, it's so convincing. There's nothing but profit. All we got to do is sell like 300 of these.
Also, she wears more pink than I deem necessary for any human to wear at any given time. And I ain't even selling tails out.
We got like 200 years to sell it. Profit.
And the woman leans over the table and she's like, if you dial and sign up 5 friends, you get a nice little makeup bag for your wives back home.
I don't even think I got 5 friends. I ain't even trying to be mean about it. I ain't got 5 of them. I'll just kind of like awkwardly start to shamble away as Mick is really excited about this.
I'm gonna try and get some stuff to sell.
Oh, okay then. Okay, what's your name there, pal?
Mick.
Hi, Mick. How do I spell that?
M-I-C-K.
When you walked by, I think you had the face of a superstar.
Really now, a superstar? Well, thanks. I made it myself.
Of course, it's the moisturizer. We have an amazing moisturizer here today.
Ooh.
This moisturizer right here will add years to your skin.
All right, what flavors do you have?
We have this, and we have it in a melon flavor. We also have it in scentless flavor, and we also have sensitive skin flavor.
Oh wait, can I try the melon real quick?
And she like gets a little popsicle stick you get with like a hoodsie cup. Some in hand. And she grabs it, flips it over so your top side's facing her, and she just try that on for that.
I just had a very interesting idea. Wait, so kindred, like full kindred can't taste food, right? That's like part of the curse, or did I misread that?
It varies depending on kindred to kindred, so you don't know exactly.
Do I know if Elijah can taste food or not?
Did Elijah let Mick know this?
Probably not. Like food is probably something he doesn't really talk about. I don't think Elijah's overwhelmingly proud of how you'd have to eat in a small town like this, at least for him.
Yeah, so you are unaware of Elijah's dietary restrictions.
Damn. Because I was thinking, like, what if I was like, just try a bite of the moisturizer, just to like mess with her. But yeah, either I'll try it somewhere. I'll be like, wow, this is great. You know, I have really dead skin.
Dead skin. That's a problem you don't hear very often.
Do I hear this going on? Like, am I like in the peripheral of this?
You are in the peripheral of this.
Okay. Yeah. He starts to say like dead skin, I just kind of grab him like, hey man, look at the cotton candy booth right over there. And I grab him, I'm like, there's only like 2 people in this town like that are like, how we are. And we just, dead or undead or anything like those kind of words. We don't use those. All right. It's kind of getting real close.
Okay. But wait. I'll take like 5 of those.
Oh, just sign this form here with your credit card information.
All right, excellent. And I start writing stuff down. I have like a burner credit card probably.
I need your address, billing address, physical address. We can ship your products to you, and your free gift.
You get a gift?
And she takes up this like pink chimey bell. It's really ornate and really cute. Ding, ding, ding. We've got a gift winner here. We got someone who bought enough product to get a free gift. And she hands you like a little makeup bag to put all the moisturizer in.
I'm sure I'll find a creative use for that.
And it's like thickly pink.
All right. What's our address, by the way?
Yeah, I don't hand that out to nobody.
All right, I'll just use the PO box, and I like write down a PO box.
You don't tell people where you live.
Okay then.
Why not? It's I got free stuff.
Well then, it's really nice to meet you there, Mick. And your friend?
Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting you. We got some stuff we got to take care of. You have a good one, all right?
Do you have dead skin problems too? Because we have a cream for that.
No, and I kind of like poke at my arm a little bit. No, I think I'm about as live as can be. I'm fine. I'm doing all right. Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Well then, I'll let the two of you go off and have a lovely rest of your evening. We'll send over this merchandise, and I'm so glad to have you as part of my downline.
Awesome. Have a nice day.
You are going to be a superstar.
And yeah, as we start to walk away, I was like, you just signed your soul off to some kind of demon or something? I don't even know what half that was.
All
Like
right,
signed papers.
All I gotta do, right, is sell it to 5 other people, and I make money.
So, okay.
Do you want some? You could be a superstar too.
No, I do not want some. I do not want some of that. I don't need to put no goop on my arm and feel good about it. All right. I'm fine.
All right.
The skin on your hand has never been softer. It feels amazing.
Silk smooth.
So
I mean, some of like your arm hair might be singeing off at this point, but it's good. So I'm just getting rid of
that's
that
inconsequential, right?
and dead skin.
What? I need something for my skin. I mean, look at this.
And the cotton candy, there's actually like a cotton candy artist who is making like shapes out of cotton candy onto sticks. People can request, oh, can I have a butterfly, or can I have a non-denominal mouse-shaped thing? Or like a smiley face with like 2 holes in a little smiley face taken out of the cotton candy, and it's some of it's like a work of art. There's actually some of the booth workers having a smoke out by the potato booth.
Nice. At this point, I'm assuming there was an ulterior motive for me coming to a fairground anyway, considering I can really enjoy not a whole lot of it, like outside of like maybe a physical ride or just talking to folk. So I want to see if there's anybody that I could tell is looking to buy, if you know what I mean. And I'll
buy or looking to buy.
Looking to buy something to lubricate their insides, make it feel pretty good. You know what I mean? Just ease up the day after hard.
So you're talking about the moonshine or the moonshine?
Like I'll cock my hat a little bit more to, as a sign to let people know I've got corn for sale.
Eventually the 2 that are smoking out by the potato booth being like, you Elijah.
Let me have a look. See, and I'll like pull out my wallet and act like I'm looking at like an ID that I obviously probably don't have, and I'll go, "Oh yeah, looks like I am." Who might you be?
Yeah, friends of a friend. We heard the grapevine you selling.
Yeah, I got a little bit. What you looking for?
Just something to make this fair go faster.
Yeah, I think I can handle that. I've got something I could probably get for you. How much you looking to pay?
Just a couple jars for the road. We're gonna be cleaning this up at the end of the weekend.
Well, I only do the best of the best, so it'll be about 2 jars. I say about. You only want 2 masons, right?
2 masons work for the both of us, right? Yeah, that's right.
Give me about $60 right here, right on the barrelhead.
Meet us at the potato booth.
All right.
The 2 of them enter back in the potato booth, starting working on wrapping up some potatoes.
Okay. So at that point, I've probably got like a little satchel or something with me with like a few jars in it right now.
Yep.
And
one of them goes, we got an order for 2 potatoes for Elijah.
Yeah, we got 2 potatoes right here.
And you see they hand you 2 like hot boiled wrapped potatoes.
Yeah.
And in each one of them is the price for 1 jar.
Okay. So then what I'll do is I will I'll take them And then I probably got like a little brown paper bag or something to make it as like inconspicuous as possible. And I'll be like, all righty. And oh yeah, your mama, she told me over to bring y'all some lunch. Said y'all hadn't had nothing and y'all wanted potatoes all day. And you didn't, I understand. I wouldn't want to be eating potatoes and then around it all the time. So yeah, she told me to bring some lunch over from the booth up there. And then I just set it on the table and like make sure that they like it's in hand. And then I go, say hi to Paul for me. And then I'll just kind of discreetly step away with these potatoes.
Yes. And they're like, fuck yes, some deep fried Oreos.
So yeah, I just give them the bag with the two jars in it, and then I'll go back on stakeout and see if there's anybody that either I don't know or interesting, or if there's anything that like kind of catches my eye, because this would be the kind of thing in town where everybody comes out.
Mm-hmm. Mick, what are you doing at this time?
At this time, I'm probably just enjoying the potato and then like discreetly spitting it back into the foil and being like, "That's a really good potato."
It tastes slightly like money.
Yeah, but they said that they're taking those for the road. Should we be concerned what that means?
I mean, that's their decision what they do. I do not condone drinking and driving in any capacity, my friend. But at the same time, they's adults and they can make their own dumb decisions. That's what we have police around here for.
Yeah, I mean, streets pretty much empty anyway, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And I have both of you roll me a quick wits and awareness.
Sure.
All right, will do. Oh yeah, I did bump that one after the episode 1 incident with the last stream.
I mean, I am looking at your character sheets in front of me.
All right, that's 3 successes.
Now I know you put 0 in drive.
I've got 2 successes. I'm probably so trying to be too aware that I'm probably not paying that much attention.
The only thing that really catches your eye is Lucy. Lucy sitting over at her booth with the pumpkins, teaching a bunch of kids how to carve them, giving some away to the kiddos who didn't have enough money for pumpkins. And she does give you a nice little like polite wave.
Oh, tip my hat like that at her.
Her father ends up giving her a little bit of ribbing. much older man. His face is swollen a little bit. He's got like longer grayish beard, balding hair with just a plain hat line. And mother-like figure is just bottled blonde in a sky blue dress, almost to Sound of Music-esque. If Julia Roberts had a redneck cousin.
Makes sense.
Julie Hendricks, yes. And for Mick, you got a little bit more successes. The totally not a pyramid scheme woman does keep eyeing you a little bit, because I mean, like, you're her newest superstar. But you also notice that there's actually like a row of booths that are a bit outside of the range of the normal booths. There's also some people wearing t-shirts with little logo designs on them, with clipboards being like, "Please sign our petition, get rid of cement block stores, keep mom and pop shops alive."
I don't think I should have given that woman my name and address. You're right.
No, you should not.
I think she's
right.
gonna. I got a feeling she's gonna be following me for a while.
All right. I'm going to tell you right now, with things like the interwebs and all that nonsense where people just find out who you are with a few clickety-clacks on a dang computer, best thing you can do is don't tell nobody who you is, where you from. That's the best advice I can give you. And you done broke both them rules day 1, 5 minutes being outside.
I mean, it's a P.O. box. What are they going to do? Go looking for me at the post office?
No, but now they got a name. Hell, I remember I seen like back when we was across the pond up that way, people get on a computer and be like, "No, no, you don't exist no more." So I'm pretty sure there's people who can find your ass.
Yeah, I probably should have thought about that.
Yeah, you should have.
The makeup bag's really cute.
So you gonna go get your name and number back on the sheet of paper that you just signed? Or are you gonna let that slide?
I think I'm gonna let it slide because I think it'd be even more conspicuous if I tried to get it back off her, you know? Like, that's gonna be one name in a filing cabinet out of 500 different names. There's gotta be a couple of different Micks in there. But if you go over there and start an argument and she remembers you and she don't like you, then it could turn into a bigger issue.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there's probably only one fella in this town named Mick. And I go to point and I'm like, see that? That's Thomas. Everybody calls him Tommy. That's Scooter. His name is Steven. Really. There he is. There's Forrest. Yeah, that ain't nobody but you named Mick right now. All right.
Tommy and Scooter are actually ones with the petition trying to stop the Amazon Mart from becoming a thing.
Yeah. But they're fun.
They seem fun. I think I got an idea on how to fix this without being noticeable. All right, so when I look over at the booth, where exactly are the papers at? Are they all in like a stack on the table? Can I see mine?
She has like this little pink accordion folder where she's been sticking papers. And she's just like, she's talking up a few customers, getting people to try some product. Oh, it looks great on you. And selling off some product, getting people to write their names down for parties.
I need to get.
And then
Sorry, I thought you were done. My bad.
And she looks at you again. I'm gonna make you roll another wits and awareness for something. See if you retroactively realize something.
All right. So that's wits. Where is? There we go. Awareness. That's 5. Okay.
Yep.
2 successes.
Something that you will realize, having been around Kindred for a while, that her hands are pretty cold.
Eli?
Yeah, what?
I fucked up.
Yeah. I told you fucked up.
Okay, I have an idea. I need a bouncy ball. Are there any like fair games with prizes?
There's a bunch of fair games with prizes. You can win stuffed animals, tiny stuffed animals, some light up magic wands, some LED stuff as well, some like oversized glasses. You can win little goldfish instead of little baggies.
All right. Do they have a shooting game?
There is one shooting gallery game of shoot the star out of the circle and win a prize, and it's like large prizes.
I think I want to try the shooting thing.
Well, there, Buckaroo, it's going to be $5 a play. $5 a play, 5 tickets a play.
All right, howdy, I can do that.
Hey then, you're going to need to wait until I say go. Do not step past this line. You're going to need to shoot out the entire star from the circle. See these examples up there? And he like points out to like various examples of like boards where stars are shooting out, and then a few where they're not exactly shot out. You're going to need to shoot out the entire star to win a prize, see?
All
you
right.
need to do it on my go. And you see that the gun is actually connected with a line to the table. And it's like a little BB gun. And he backs away and he goes, on my count, and he mechanisms back the star piece of paper so it's further away from you. All right, you're all set to go now, Buckaroo.
All right. So should I roll firearms?
Do you want to roll your dexterity and firearms for me?
Holy shit, that's 7 successes.
Is that a crit?
Yeah, that is a crit.
Is it a messy crit or a regular crit?
I got 3 of the critical successes, so it's 2 for a crit, right?
Yes, but are any of them red?
No, none of them are red.
Whoopee! So, you go. Almost expertly, even when the paper starts to get flimsy and the star piece isn't actually shooting out, you manage to use all of your rounds and shoot out the stars. He pulls it forward. He goes, "Well, there, Buckaroo, looks like you shot it out, and you get to win a prize. There, you get to choose from any of this top row stuff here, and you see like there's giant Pikachu, there's a giant teddy bear, there's a lion, there's also like some modeled BB guns as well that are like in a container. There's no bullets for them, but they're like the same exact BB guns in there too. What type of prize would you like there?"
I'm gonna look on like the bad prizes too. Do I see like a bouncy ball?
There is a bouncy ball amongst the bad prizes.
I'll just take this, thank you.
Sure there, Buckaroo?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Have a nice night.
Well, okay, that's how we've got a winner. And he starts ringing a cowbell. Winner, chicken dinner over here, fellas.
And then like as I like walk past to start going the other way, I lean over to Mick, or I'll lean over to Eli and be like, "All right, just follow my lead on this, okay?" And so I start sort of like walking past the booth from before while I'm like bouncing the bouncy ball, right? And right as I get over to her, I'm gonna like discreetly accidentally bounce it behind the counter.
Okay then. Roll wits awareness for me. Both of you. And I'm gonna roll something on my end.
All right. Because I've been playing a thinblood, this is actually going to be my first time using a discipline. I have the heightened senses thing where I can add a point from auspex to awareness stuff from heightened senses.
Only based on visual or hearing. And word of warning, if you were to activate this in a fairgrounds, it will be overwhelming.
All right, I won't do that then.
Because it's either you'll have way too bright LEDs, like fluorescent lighting, or you'll have every sound of every carnival thing ever.
All right, I got 3 successes. One of them's red.
Okay.
I got 4. One of them is red.
Okay. So Elijah will notice this, but Mick won't, because it almost seems faster than the eye can see. She has the bouncy ball in her hand, and she's just like, "You drop something?"
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Thank you.
It's not very often that we get your kind around the booth.
Yeah, I'm just passing through.
Your friend there?
What about him?
What about him?
What about him?
What about him?
Have a nice night. He's gonna start walking faster.
I want to since I saw her, like, she moved real quick, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
her hand moved down to grab it at a really fast, like it was.
Like, are we talking? Because I'm pretty familiar with celerity. Is it like celerity fast?
Celerity.
I was really hoping that I could bounce it back there and then have him snag the folder while she's distracted with me.
Does she look like? I'm gonna try to take a second look at her real good. Maybe see if I can notice if she's breathing or anything, or like.
Her face is flush. That she's being very cool. Like she's touching people's hands and things like that.
But I know what the blush of life is, though.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can tell that she's using blush of life.
Oh, okay. So this woman is obviously some sort of kindred, as far as I can tell.
Some sort of kindred to you.
Okay. And I've never met her before
Nope.
at all.
Of all the times for me to crack a dead skin joke, it's the one time somebody can actually get the joke.
Um,
Why do you think
So-
she asked about Elijah's dead skin problems?
yeah, I'm probably kind of pale as a sheet. But yeah, look at him, and I'll kind of like, as he's like by and tries to start to walk away, and I'll be like, show your brand new friend, lady friend that you signed your name away to. She's
Yeah.
just say we're real familiar with her condition, if you understand my lingo.
Yep.
So might want to find out why she's in town.
Yeah. Stakeout?
I mean, we could do stakeout. No, we ain't gonna stake nobody. I say we just follow them.
That's what I'm saying. A stakeout.
Shit, you use all them police words and lingos and stuff you learned in the academy and school and whatnot. You just say, we're going to follow somebody. Hey, let's follow a feller so they don't know where we is.
All right. How are we going to do this, though? I feel like a pearl white Mustang is not exactly discreet enough.
I mean, probably not, no. But she going to be here a while. That's plenty of time for me to get a less conspicuous car.
Do you want me to keep an eye on things while you swap the cars, and I'll phone you if anything happens?
Yeah, you can hit me on that little, on the phone.
Yep.
I'm gonna skedaddle right back. Do not do anything else stupid.
Of course, absolutely not.
Also, before we head out, you packing?
Yeah, of
All right.
course.
In case things get rough, and I pull a jar out and I hand him a jar, and I'll be like, in case things get crazy, you can always blow something up. Set it on
Absolutely.
fire.
Grab my kit while you're at the place.
Yeah, I got you. I'll shove it in the trunk. It's a trunk with that big old Union Jack flag on it, right? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that one.
All right, I got it. So yeah, I will. Elijah will, as quickly as he can in a non-conspicuous manner, I will walk up to Miss Betty and I will hop in, and I will drive as quickly and safely as possible back home, and I will switch out to a much because I'm probably got another car that's like in good shape, but it looks terrible, and it's like really boring.
Yeah, I would assume you have like a sedan.
Yeah, just like black sedan with like it looks like it's been spray painted on certain spots where you've had like stucco and stuff, and like it's been sanded down.
You do drive past a little bit of the antique auto show on your way out, where all the people have their hoods up, standing by their vehicles. There's actually there's even like a pink Cadillac with like the fuzzy wheels and like all the pink fuzzy detailing work inside of it. And there's some poodled skirt women around it taking pictures of people. There's also just like amazing lineup of these old cars. You've even got some like Model Ts mixed in there, like that type of old.
I'm so mad at him. That's what I'm, as I'm driving by and I look at all these, I'm like, I'm gonna spend my night looking at all them pretties. Just swap stories, but no. Mick had to talk to a random lady, and now we're on a stakeout, whatever that means. So yeah, I'm totally grumbling to myself driving in the car.
Speaking of stakeout, I feel like Mick at this point is looking for like something pointy. Like, is there like, I don't know, a hot dog on a stick, steak sharpening
You
booth?
can get a lot of sticks here. You can get kebabs, you can get chicken on a stick, beef on a stick, stick on a stick.
Which place has the thickest sticks?
Now we're having a stick measuring contest, and that's just, I think the thickest sticks that you'd be able to find would actually come off of the trees nearby that have started to turn their fall colors. But if you're looking for like thickest food on a stick, I would say kebab.
mean, there might be stuff like walking sticks and stuff for sale.
Sure, you could buy like someone's cane.
Do you think I could like I could stab a kindred with like a kebab stick or nah?
With enough dice, I'd be willing to let you try anything.
That's pull that off and more power to you. But
Yeah, if you could pull it off, more power to you.
All right. I feel like I'm just getting this as like a tertiary precaution, so I'm gonna get a kebab.
Mm-hmm. What flavor kebab? You have lamb, beef, chicken, fried beef, fried lamb.
Fried chicken kebab sounds very interesting.
chicken fried steak. That's where you need to be at.
Chicken fried steak on a stick.
Actually, that was the one thing I didn't get
Dipped in gravy.
I actually
white gravy.
Oh yeah, that's how we do it.
Because I actually got to go to the South for the first time, like a week or two ago, to visit my girlfriend, and that was the one thing on the list of things I made that I hadn't tried.
Back when I could eat bread, and when I say could, I mean didn't know I shouldn't. Country fried steak was one of my go-tos over at the Cracker Barrel. But yes,
Beautiful.
you go ahead and you get your country fried steak on a stick, and they serve it to you with like a little cup of gravy, a little cup of mash, a little cup of corn. No, not a cup of corn. Corn on the cob, and it's a half cob.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just taking out all of my summer venting frustrations out on this fare. And when you take a bite to taste it, it tastes impeccable.
That's why I take a bite of this and I'm like, damn, I'm not even spitting this out. I'm just gonna eat it. It's so good.
You can order that for later.
Okay.
And so, eventually, Elijah, you come back on the sedan, driving past all the pretty cars.
Gripping the thing because I'm in a POS looking car right now.
The radio's playing. All around me are familiar.
You got like your hat tilted down.
I can't be seen like this. I don't know if you understand. I have a reputation to uphold.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It just turns it to like another song, and it's like Johnny Cash. I hurt myself today.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'll pull up, and then I'll go see if I can find Mick, and I'll make sure the trunk's in the back of the car because I'm not going to carry a suitcase around.
And you find Mick eating this country fried steak, corn on the cob, gravy. I think he's enjoying it.
You all right there, Hoss? You been paying attention where she's at and watching what she's doing, or you been eating food?
Yeah, I've been looking.
Okay, because it looks like she's eating food, but all right, I'll trust you.
Speaking of which, can I make an awareness check to see if I see any other like pink in the vicinity?
Okay, yeah, roll me that wits awareness.
2 successes. Damn, 2 is just my lucky number today, huh?
You'll notice that there's the gaggle of poodle skirt wearing girls are making way over to the food section. You'll also notice that the woman at the booth is no longer at the booth. There's a little pink sign saying "Be back in 15," and she's meeting up with the gaggle of pink-clad women. And they are just they're taking selfies. They're laughing it up. They're having a riot.
So, where'd she go, Chief? Because I see a sign that says back in 15 minutes. Yeah.
It looks like she's over there with those girls.
All right. Okay. So it looks like we're in for the long haul. We gonna follow them in?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. So I will commence to try to be as inconspicuous as I possibly can be, which is probably not my best skill. But
both of you want to rail me let's do stealth.
All right. Wait, composure stealth, you said?
Compose your stealth, and I will give you your kindred bonus to that, Mick. So you add an extra die.
I did not know I got a bonus for that. Cool.
Well, yeah, you have a specialty in stealth kindred.
Oh, I forgot about that. Dope. Okay, I got 3 successes.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I got 4. That's as high as I can roll with this.
You both are not being suspicious at all. Like, you're enjoying that country fried steak. Elijah's just like chilling out in the shadows. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Where are they headed to? They just staying around.
They're checking out some of the sites, buying some stuff from some of the merchants. And they're just like, OMG, this is like totes vintage. Like, oh, look at these earrings. Don't they look so good? Yes, girl, they look so good on you. You should buy another 3 pairs. Like they are shopping.
What did they? I did not understand any of what they just said.
I don't speak Toreador. I'm guessing it's Toreadors.
It's a tote. What's a totes? Ain't that something you carry things in? Like I bought a tote once at Walmart, carry all my things in.
Yeah.
Why should you need a tote?
At this point, I'm just playing a lie. I don't even want to try and explain, but I'm gonna pull out my phone and try and look up the MLM organization thing and see if it's real or not.
Yeah, the MLM is real. It's called the pyramid scheme.
All right. So
You look at the makeup bag and there's like a little pyramid on it too.
all right, so here's my guess. Judging by the behavior, I'm guessing Toreadors. The MLM is real, so they're not looking for anyone here. They're just setting up shop. They probably do what's the name of the one with the charming and stuff? They probably just use that to sell this to people.
You mean like the discipline thing that people use? Like I know.
Yeah, that one, the charming.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. Well, here's what I'm thinking. We can either follow them around more, see what they're doing. We got, like I said, we got a few options. We can follow them around, see what's going on. 2, or you can just approach them and try to see what's going on. This is probably the most kindred I've seen in this area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is a, as far as I'm concerned, this is some kind of power play, or somebody's wanting to set up shop in this area.
You gonna run them off?
Well, there's only 2 of us, and there's like, how many of them are there?
There's 4 of them.
4 of them, and I know for a fact one's a kindred. Are the others obviously kindred, or do I think that they could be?
Tell right away. You can't tell just by looking at them. One of them has like this brown hair that turns into a pink ombre. Another one is this darker skinned woman with curlied afro textured hair, with freckles adorning her face. And the third one has like sharply pressed, flattened black hair that goes down and trails down her body. And the fourth one has this amber brownish orangish short hair, the one that you had been talking to, Mick, that's like a short pixie cut style almost.
Okay. All righty. So like I said, we got 2 options here, Mickey boy. We can either just go up, talk to them, be forward with them, be like, hey, we know what you are. We know what you're doing around here. What you doing out here? Or we can follow them and see where they staying at. Which one you feeling like tonight?
I don't know. Why not both?
I mean, that's an option. They already know you, so you want me to run back up, or do you want me to go and talk to him?
I think they saw you with me, so I don't think we can play it off like a second individual. But
Yeah. Well,
if you want to try talking to him while I keep an eye from the distance, and like just signal me if you need me to come in.
yeah, you watch my backside and you just stay nearby.
The other thing is, while you're talking to him, I'll see if anyone else is watching him so we can make sure there's only 4. Because if you start talking to them and I see people in the crowd looking at you, then we know what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll just casually approach and I'll start looking at cars where they're nearby.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll definitely approach the one that had previously talked to Mick, because I know for a fact that she's actually Kindred.
Yep, and she's posing in front of the car with the other 3 women, and she's just like, "Oh yes, hi there. You were with Mick."
Yeah, not really wanted to talk and be too forward in a public setting around this, but
Oh, okay, okay. I totes got it. Like, we're in Kentucky. No, we don't want people getting the wrong idea with you and your friend there. Like,
no, ain't nothing wrong, nothing like that. He's a good friend of mine.
of course, we're all good friends here. We're all good friends of Dorothy.
All right, I'm just gonna set that off to the side because I have no idea what you're talking about, and we're just gonna get to brass tacks if you understand what I'm saying. What y'all doing around here?
Well, we've been traveling, and we wanted to just set up a little shop while we were passing through.
A little shop. So
People sign up, give us their addresses to have house parties.
house parties. This ain't exactly safest place to set up shop. You know that, right?
Oh, we're just passing through. Isn't that right, girls? Yes, Queen. We're just passing through. You have nothing to get your panties in a twist about.
And y'all are?
I'm Pumpkin. I'm Ginger. I'm Pepper. And I'm Nutmeg. We're the Spice Rack. You can follow us on Instagram.
I do not have any kind of gram. Not a fan of the cracker, if you understand what I'm saying.
Like, we just travel all over the world now, just being fabulous.
All right, fabulous, got it. Anyways, so why don't you come talk to me, my friend here? We're gonna figure things out. Also, yeah, this is kind of like where I live, so I ain't gonna have no problems from you and your friends, are we?
No, this land's already claimed. We're not going to do anything about it. We're just passing through. Ginger speaks up. Like, the last thing I want to do is settle in a place like this with the mosquitoes like this.
Wow.
First of all, we ain't got to worry about that. Second of all, this place is a damn treasure. All right, this is home, if I do say so myself. It is a very nice place.
I mean, you are what you eat, so. Anyway, we're just passing through with our little shop in our car. We've been driving this pink little Cadillac across the country.
I see. What kind of shape is this car in?
Oh, it is pristine. It is a pristine pink Cadillac with pink furred interior design work. There's one of them. Pepper pushes the button and little LEDs start glowing, and it makes the interior of the car pink too, and like lights up underneath the chassis of the vehicle.
So, What time of night is it?
I'd say it's about 9 p.m.
Okay. Well, like I said, y'all might want to be careful being around here, and don't cause no trouble. There ain't enough people around here for there to be trouble. And I
We're
ain't,
not here to deal with any turf war. We're not here on behalf of any towers or anything like that. We're just here to have fun. Why do you have to be so
no,
boring?
Am I
I'm being
in
bored.
earshot? Can I like insight that? Because them just name dropping the tower randomly.
Yeah, you can do that. I'll give you with some insight.
All right. So it says 4 successes possible messy crit because I got a red.
Okay. So you have choices. You can either choose to fail or succeed at a cost.
I'm gonna choose to fail.
You're pretty sure you've seen them on Instagram. Like, we're not here to rain on anyone's parade. We're just here to travel, and then we're gonna head back to Cali, and we're gonna go back and record our new album.
album.
Like, we just
I
wanted
get
to
it.
do a cross-country tour.
No, I get that. I'm just saying, with your little house party situation, if people end up in any kind of situation where things don't pan out very well, this place is a nice place to be because it's quiet and there ain't a lot of folk. So if there's a problem, then people come calling, and I don't want to be one of those people.
The woman
And,
with the long black hair walks up towards you. You actually see that she's got like pink cowboy boots with heels on them.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem that's going to be around here is if you just cause one. And that's where we can take our break. Because it's 30 past the hour. How that works. That's how math works.
Math.
Elijah and Mick survived their encounter with the spice rack coterie. Find out next time after the break. It's what that place.
All right, you're on break.
shooting from the hip. Only one using telekinesis to get a grip. Cantrips waiting to be cast off. Prismatic wall, make 'em all blast off. Cackling my ass off, incapacitating them with laughter. Yazzik ain't the caster you wanna go after.
I'm the one that gets it done in the clutch, so you know I never really gotta worry too much. I'm a glass cannon. Glass cannon. You don't even want a dose of the smoke, so I'm recommending that you never try to provoke. A glass cannon. I'm a glass cannon.
Anyone wanting to interfere can get weird and witness your worst fears in a 30-foot sphere. I don't care if you're a barbarian or a cavalier. Kick it into high gear, let me make myself clear. The pioneer, I can make your peers disappear. Send them to the ethereal plane as if they were never here. Cheers roaring in my ears, dearly revered. I'm happy to domineer any volunteers. Sincerely out of control, top of the totem pole. My cone of cold is freezing them fire trolls whole. I got the strap, just looking to trap souls. I've been snapping my firebolt, leaving smoldering holes. It's incredibly difficult not to acknowledge me. I am a prodigy, you'll read about me in your mythology. No apologies, I'm impossible to demolish. Consider this admonishing, second guessing my polish, you bitch.
I'm the one that gets it done in the clutch, so you know I never really gotta worry too much. I'm a glass cannon. Glass cannon. You don't even want a dose of the smoke, so I'm recommending that you never try to provoke. A glass cannon. My glass cannon. I'm the one that gets it done in the clutch, so you know I never really gotta worry too much. I'm a glass cannon. Glass cannon.
The general strategy is to either destroy the enemy before being attacked, or to hide behind other, stronger ally units.
Who goes there? Why you dummies always coming in my lair like you want the smoke? All these wannabe heroes underprepared for the nightmare and despair that they dare to provoke. Most folk are doing their best to avoid me. Floor full of bones of the people that annoy me. Every now and then I get a couple of daredevils with the audacity to think that they can destroy me. Good luck with that, man. I got panoramic vision, meaning that I can see in any direction with precision. If it's your decision to attack, I suggest that you come back when your plans had a bit of revision to it. Notably, you should accept defeat. Consider this your last opportunity to retreat. Repeat, that was your last chance to survive. I hope that you enjoyed your time being alive.
You foolish for ignore the warning. Now you'll be dead before the morning. You should've looked over your shoulder. You're in the eye of the beholder.
I am the tyrant, get it? I have actually been told that I'm a pretty funny guy. Wait a minute, what were we discussing? I lost my train of thought. Oh, that's right, you were just about to die. Huh. How could I forget that? It's my favorite part. The only thing left to consider is where to start. In addition to magical abilities, I'm smart. I can make your demise art. Anyway, it appears that the wizard in your party is a gnome who was worth about the same as if he would have stayed at home. I'll activate my anti-magic cone, and in a moment I'll turn him into stone. When the barbarian inevitably flies into rage, I'll disintegrate her with one of my eye rays. By the way, I haven't even begun to try. Fly by and take a bite of the fighter's thigh.
You foolish for ignore the warning. Now you'll be dead before the morning. You should've looked over your shoulder. You're in the eye of the beholder.
While the fighter attempts to collect himself, he bleeds out on the space I dismembered him in. I wouldn't waste time telling me your names. I can guarantee that nobody's ever gonna remember them. Then again, you'll be on the list of my victims at the bottom of a column of other anonymous prey. You should take a minute to reflect on the day and the last words you'll ever say. Time's up. You're the lone survivor, the last one left. And halfling rogues are admittedly deft, but you broke into my home and you've stolen my time. I'm afraid I cannot allow theft. Throw you up into the air with my telekinesis. Finger of death to obliterate you into pieces, and that's that. Wink and a tip of the hat. That was good for my practice. Thanks for the chat.
You foolish for ignore the warning. Now you'll be dead before the morning. You should've looked over your shoulder.
Some see me as a cynic. They come in for the base, but they stay for the acidic. I've been on that paper chase, keeping pace for a minute, and I'm aiming to appreciate the moment while I'm in it. Genesis, a menace on the mic, so sinister. You might get some venom from the bites I administer. Winner from the start, superstar with the finisher. I got a decent heart, but I'm hardly a minister. A bardic apprentice, I'm innocent as a lamb. Worm like I'm Dennis, I don't dare to give a damn. Firm in the philosophy, I am who I am. I'm a carbon commodity, I need to be verified on the gram. Tightrope walking the it and the superego. Lifeboat liable to fire the torpedoes. Keeping to the credo, I'm free to achieve the dream, or at the very least I can release some of my steam. Alignment is just a part of the process, and lately I've been making some progress. I'm finding.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Bard's Playhouse, home of Vampire the Masquerade World Tour by Night. We're right now starting our prologue number 1 in a small town in Kentucky where we're at the fairgrounds, lit with joy and happiness, currently undergoing some tough negotiation. As Pepper as Pepper and Nutmeg and Ginger and Pumpkin Spice of the Spice Rack coterie of Toreadors are currently trying to figure out exactly who's in charge here. And as they are making their way cross country in their blue Cadillac. I don't know why I say Cadillac, like Cadillac, but I do. Nutmeg just looks you up and down. She's like, the only reason there's going to be a problem is if you cause one.
No, I've lived here for quite some time. Ain't never been a problem for nobody, and I'm not making any threats. Not saying anything bad's gonna happen. I'm just wanting to know what your intent is.
Do you think like we would like want to even stay in this like town for like longer than the weekend?
I'm not asking if you're looking to stay here. I'm just wondering what's going to be happening. You say you're going to do house parties, and let's just say a bunch of folk end up dead or something bad like that happen. I just want to know what's laying on my front doorstep, so to speak.
WTF? Why on earth would you think that we would like shit where we eat? We don't shit where we eat.
I'm not saying you do or you don't. I'm just saying be careful. And I don't want to wake up to a dead raccoon on my front porch, if you understand what I mean.
They actually want to get back. Backwards fucking country bumpkins are like totally ruining the mood. They're like doing it like this stage whisper.
You know I can hear everything you're saying, right? You're like standing not even feet away from me.
Like, whatever. We don't have to put up with this.
Hey, Mick,
I was on the top 20 Billboard charts.
Okay. That means exactly like I don't. Okay. Which chart was you on?
Dude, do you think this one was like embraced by his cousin or something?
Okay, I heard that specifically.
You hear everything they're saying. They're saying it in a stage whisper of like I think you're just all of this aesthetic is really adorable.
Hey Mick, hey buddy, you need to come here real quick for me. And translate this for me.
I think she's making fun. I think she's making fun of your outfit, and I don't think we're supposed to put up with that in our turf.
That's not how we roll, is it?
No.
All right.
Very brave of you to be able to pull this off.
Very brave of you to be making fun of us.
I mean, like, I think it's all cute and all that, like, you two are just, like, such good friends. But, like, we're just passing through. We don't have any beef. We're vegetarian.
I want to look at this car. And I'm like, that's a mighty nice car you got there. Little garish for my taste, but where you pick up something like that? Who maintains it?
And you see that Nutmeg raises her hand. She's the one with the long black hair. Yeah, no, I picked this up in a scrap heap, took it down to a mechanic, got it all fixed up, got some spare parts in the back too.
That's interesting. Well, y'all be safe, you hear? Like I said, don't cause no problems. There ain't gonna be no problems. I ain't out to hurt nobody. I don't expect y'all to be neither.
Listen, Pumpkin here is just trying to earn a quick buck while we make for gas money while we make our way across here. We're trying to do things like au natural. You know, like don't use any bank money for anything.
Yeah, I get that. You just want to go on a little bit of road trip and go have some fun. I get that. Where y'all headed to next?
Oh, like we were thinking of heading down to like Baton Rouge or maybe like New York. Sounds nice this time of year. There's also like this nice city in Washington that has the world's largest ball of yarn.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that one.
And then there's like we could go on the Oregon Trail.
All right. Well, so if you're just in a car, where y'all staying at?
Oh, like there's this really nice inn in town that we've been staying at. We got these like really nice pink out curtains. They're like blackout curtains up there.
That sounds lovely. Well, we've established that you ain't gonna cause no problems in my town. That's fine, and that's all well and good. Now you say you're looking to have a party?
Oh no. Like the house parties. You go there, put some makeup on people, tell them they look nice, and then you sell them makeup.
Oh, so you looking to be a door-to-door salesman? I understand that. I thought you was gonna have a little bit of
Class.
yeah, have a little bit of drink, a little bit of fun, have some people out here. That's what I was worried about. I just misunderstood your language. That was all. And I apologize for that right there.
Oh, like apology accepted. I know that some people can't quite understand the sophistication of our aesthetic.
The sophistication of a door-to-door saleswoman. Yep. All right.
Oh, no, we don't go door to door. People come to us. Like, look at the like. You signed up, Mick.
To sell it, not to use it.
Yeah, Mick, you signed up. You signed your little name on the paper. Let them know everything about you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well,
It does smell nice.
it does. Like Pepper over here is really good at mixing some of the essential oils into the moisturizer. And yeah, so and then Pumpkin just it's like, so I've got your number now. I'll call you and you can call me if you ever want to if you ever need some more product or if you just ever want to talk.
All right, cool.
Looks like you got a special friend there, Hoss. And I'll step away when I say like you got a special friend because it looks like
Ginger just ribs Pumpkin a little bit. You slut, like OMG. Didn't you just break up with your boyfriend in the last town? Yeah, well, he really wasn't exactly my boyfriend. Well, I mean, we kind of were, but we kind of weren't. He said we were, but we kind of weren't. So anyway, I guess I'm single now.
All right, well, have a nice night.
You and your boyfriend have a good night too. And As
miss far from breaking that car as we walk away. That's what I'm saying. Like, just rip a tire off, throw it in down the river somewhere. They'll never find it.
and slowly the lights do start. Some of the lights do start to dim out. Some of the events scheduled for like younger kids are coming to a close.
Yeah.
You see Lucy wrapping up the last little pumpkins, getting them to the back of the pickup truck, helping out her parents a little bit. She once again gives you two a little wave as you walk by. She does yell, I'm still looking for my Tupperware back.
I will get that back to you shortly. God, I hate doing dishes.
Let me know when you're on your way back. I can help you with them.
Absolutely. I will let you know. I will call you up on the telly.
You haven't called me up on the telly. You're the responsible one.
Yeah, I try. I do try. Yeah.
And you see that Pumpkin has returned to her booth selling the last little bits of makeup before cleaning things up. The fried booths are still smelling really, really amazing.
Okay.
And the carnival rides are still going. Some of the attractions that are like geared mostly towards little kids are closing down. So like the last little kids are trying their best to get goldfish with ping pong balls, and you've still got some attraction tickets left.
Okay. Well, you got those suckers to spend. Mickey, you want to go around here and see what else we can get? Besides, we could probably talk over some of this stuff while we're doing that.
You think it's scrambler time?
Yeah, if you want to ride on the scrambler, we can get on the scrambler.
I think it's scrambler time.
Yeah, sure.
Scrambler time? Scrambler time.
Yeah.
And you guys are able to like get into like a nice little seat. Are you guys sitting in the same cart together or separate carts?
I've definitely got the inside seat because I don't think Eli knows what he's in for.
And it goes fast, and you feel like the wind blowing against your hair. Your hat almost flies off at one point. It is.
I will probably try to grab it as quick as I can.
Yeah, you just. Hey Nick, do you mind rolling me a composure and resolve roll for me for a second?
Oh no.
And Mick became a soup geyser.
All right, let's see. To composure,
And
resolve. One success.
That's all you need.
Damn. So since it's what I'm picturing, I have like a moment, but it don't come out.
I look over and I go, "Don't you do it. Don't you do a bit of that."
So the ride starts to slow down. Comes to a stop. Two of you are let off. It's just a nice and calm, peaceful night in the fair. It's serene. It's almost makes you feel human if you could feel human.
You know what's
This
the
is why I
fun part
stay-
about your stomach not working?
My stomach works. I put
No,
stuff
but-
in it all.
But I mean, like, you put stuff in the machine, but it don't run. It tastes the same both times.
Killing me. All right.
No, I'm serious. The kebab was still good, man.
Yeah, I can. Let's just be honest. All right, look, you're in a different position than I am. All right, let's just say I'm a little deeper in the hole than you are, so I can't like enjoy what you can because not everybody can do it.
I'm sorry to
Man.
hear that.
I mean, why do you think I stay here as long as I have? Why do you think I barely left? As close as I can get to things as they used to be. Don't let go of that. Don't ever let go of that.
Of course.
But what other kind of trouble you want to get into?
What is there?
Are there any other booths that like really jump out at me, or things that like I'd remember that I'd want to do, or is there anybody else other than the spice rack, which I'm openly avoiding being in the same physical 6-foot space with at this point, mostly because they're just so overwhelming? But yeah, I guess we'll look around and see what else we can find. That's as far as any other booths or anything else of note.
There are some trinket booths, like little keychains, some hand knitted items like hats, mittens, gloves, scarves, some handmade rugs. Like at this point, it's a lot more geared towards adults now rather than the kids.
Yeah.
As you do eventually see that things are winding down and becoming calmer. You can cruise a bit more, see what you can find, see if you're looking for anything in particular. This is the time to let me know. Or you can choose to return back to your haven. It is a long drive back.
Yeah, we should probably, it's probably getting later, and we want to like make sure everything's good to go before we head out.
Yeah, so we're not keeping an eye on him tonight. Do you think we should make a list of people we don't want them going after if they get peckish, or will we just let them be?
Well, they know who we are. Anything bad happens, we know who to find. I
I just didn't know if you were
idea.
too worried about anyone here.
Well, thing is, at the same time, I can't exactly be standing over somebody like a hawk. That's how you get caught. So something happens, we'll deal with it. But I can't exactly be sitting on somebody's shoulder trying to keep them from dying. Then they start to ask questions. So it's probably best if we see what happens. They start any trouble tonight or tomorrow, then we know who to come find.
Right.
We ain't got no reason to come at them with scorched earth and fire and brimstone when they ain't done nothing but talk at us. Unless you're a policeman, since this is going all haywire.
Nah, they seem fine.
All right. Well, let's go back to the homestead and set up and make sure we're all right.
And the drive back. Who's driving?
Probably me.
Okay. I'm gonna say because of your drive skill, it's taken half. It's no big deal for you to get home.
Yeah.
Because we're professionals, taking half in Vampire the Masquerade means taking your total die pool and splitting it into half. This is a feature known to storytellers as something you can do. For example, because of Elijah's amazing driving talent, something as mundane as driving home from the county fair would be pointless to roll for almost. So it's a way to smooth around the story to allow things to succeed if you have an exceptional amount of skill in them. It also means that enemies you encounter might also take half at some point. But for example, because I read over character sheets, Elijah's skill in driving and dexterity is great enough that taking half would give him enough successes to get home without incident. And then, as you make it home, the floodlight, the porch turns on, illuminating the way back into the side. Your till is running. Your mobile till, it doesn't have anything in it anymore, but it is now a fully functioning mobile till.
So yeah, I'll make sure it's okay, square it away, and put it where I need it to use it in the future. I will check the house and essentially check the perimeter, make sure all the cars are okay. Make sure there's nothing extra on any of the cars because I use both. I moved a car today, so I need to check that one and make sure nobody's been perusing around.
No,
So I want to
The only footsteps you'd recognize that weren't your own or Mick's would be Lucy's.
Okay. That's good. Well, then, yeah, I'll post up and make sure that everything's squared away.
Mm-hmm. And your cars look perfectly fine. No scratches or dents on the white leather Betsy. Fortunately for Mick. And the lights start to dim out over the horizon. The lights of the fairs just start glowing. And the sound of nature, the crisp fall air, everything is calm, collected, peaceful. Is there anything that either of you would like to do before the night?
Before the night is out, I can't think of anything that I would do that I can physically do that would. So yeah, I'll probably just check my pots, make sure nothing's explosive, make sure everything is still good. All my seals are tight and everything.
Everything seems good. You check all of your seals. The only thing that might be a concern would be just like, well, the fridge is pretty much empty. It's pretty much just a single apartment guy fridge at this point.
Yeah.
Freezer's filled with all the different things people have brought in for you. But no, everything seems to be running as normal.
Yeah, then I assume that I would probably go downstairs, like into like a basement area or the most defensible area that I have in the house, and probably get ready for morning before too long.
Mick and Elijah, do you mind making a wits awareness roll for me for a second?
Sure.
Oh no, not again. Also, I can't think of anything else I'd really want to do besides like I'd move my like trunk back into my bedroom, and I also want to double check the Spice Rack Instagram to see if anything on there is worrying, and to make sure there's only 4 of them.
Okay. You can definitely check that as soon as we're done with this.
Yeah, 2 successes.
2 successes?
That is going to be 4 successes.
Any crits?
No.
Okay. Also, I feel like I should bring this up because Mick is a thin blood. In recent era, thin bloods can now rouse. So you can now rouse for an extra die in any one of your attributes for the remainder of a scene. So, for example, you could increase your intelligence, wits, resolve, charisma, manipulation, composure, strength, dexterity, or stamina for a scene. This is something that I'm not sure was brought up, but I'm just checking in to let you know.
I was unaware of this. What's the downside?
You roll a d10. If you fail, you get hungrier. If you succeed, you don't get hungrier.
All right, cool.
This is for future you. And because we're professionals.
Yeah, this isn't totally like the second like season I've ever done of like any Vampire the Masquerade thing ever.
There's absolutely nothing that's about to go wrong.
I totally didn't only skim the lore so I could realistically know everything my character would know.
So between the two of you, 4 successes and then 2 successes?
Yep.
4 and 2? Okay. Elijah, you'll actually definitely notice this because this is in your own house. Freezer shouldn't be making a noise.
What's making a noise?
Freezer.
Oh, the freezer. Okay. So I will first I will like yell at Mick. I'm like, hey, Chief, come over here for a minute. And I
What's
will
going on?
just come over here for a minute.
All right.
And then as soon as he likes in the room, I'll be like, you hear that shit? Is it still making a sound?
It's still making a noise that is not like a normal fridge.
Whoa,
freezer.
oh my God. We've been so worried about the cars. They finally managed to switch a bomb into the fucking freezer. Wow.
There's a goddamn bomb in my house. I will come after you. And then I guess I will approach the freezer slowly. I will put my hand on my like large hunting knife that I'm always wearing.
Mhm.
And I will like draw it out slowly.
Mhm.
And I will go to the side of the refrigerator and grab out. And then I'll open it up with my knife at the ready in case there's something that should not be in there. So
Oh
I'll open
no,
it.
the casserole's walking. It's a freezer. What's the problem?
Okay, so you see the Tupperware containers.
Yeah.
I was right, wasn't I?
What's in these things?
Oh, that's what's there's the noise coming out of the freezer where the casseroles are.
So yeah, I'll open the freezer at this point with my knife like ready to go in case it's something that like tries to attack my face. But I'll open the freezer.
It's Tupperware.
It's Tupperware.
So it sounds like the fridge was like ticking or making a sound that it shouldn't, like that.
Something in the fridge is ticking.
I swear, if those spooks from London figured out how to make a living casserole.
I will grab the casseroles, like all of them, with celerity, and I'm gonna throw these things outside and go as fast as I can and get myself out of this house. Because my house explodes, I'm gonna be pissed.
And as you, oh, there's my face. I couldn't find my face. So, as you throw the casseroles outside, you see a large floodlight of two of them, actually, of a vehicle pulling up. And getting out of the vehicle, wearing her usual plaid dress and tightly buttoned hair. It's Lucy.
Okay. Hey, what are you up doing up so late in the evening? You all right?
Their problem? I told you I was gonna come over.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that. I'm sorry, I forgot. We were just having fun at the fair and we were just coming home. What can I do for you? As I'm gonna try to hide the casseroles from and just try to like I'm in your peripheral vision right now.
I was here to help you clean the casserole dishes, but it looks like you've got your hands full with something.
Yeah, I told you I'll take care of them. It'll be fine. So how you doing? I'm trying to be.
I've been doing well. Is Mick in actually?
Oh yeah, you wanting to talk at him? Sure. Yeah, I'll go yell at him and be like, "Hey Mick, get on out here. Lucy's wanting to talk at you." And then I will like collect these things and try to like get them away from her as well, so that she doesn't freak out and just like, "What are you doing to my stuff?"
I'm gonna just shake my head a little bit. Like, why is he so worried about the freezer? And I'm gonna make my way out to say hi.
Oh Mick, it's really nice to see you again.
Hey.
You know, it's sorry, I'm a bit nervous. It's my first time doing this.
What's up?
I'm doing this, okay? Just stand there while I think.
Okay.
Why did you look like that? At least enjoy the casserole.
Wait, what? Sorry?
You at least enjoy the casserole, I mean, Mima made it. Mima made the casserole. He's yelling about the casserole. And Elijah, you hear all of this.
I'll be like, yeah, it was amazing. It was the best ever. He said it was like awesome, and like he'd love to get more of it. And I'll emphasize that.
Sorry, that was just my granddad. But yeah, the casserole was really good. It was lovely.
Oh, that's weird.
What's weird about it?
I mean, didn't really think you'd like arsenic. And I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity and dexterity and brawl check for me, please.
Oh shit. All right. I have Brawl Kindred. Does that apply?
No, it does not.
Oh no.
You're either about to win a fight against her or lose a fight against her, and I don't know which one of these.
All right. I got 7 successes, not a crit.
Okay, I'm gonna look for her.
Jesus.
She also rolled 7 successes, but with a crit.
Oh,
And you hear the feeling of a taser actually just going through your body.
I'll just be like, holy shit, and then like scream and like throw it at that point if I can.
You do hear the ticking getting rapid in the casserole.
I'll throw it as far as I can.
And
I
she
was right about the fridge ball?
oh.
Oh
You
my.
never opening my
Wait, I don't know if I'm having sound issues. I can't hear you right.
Let me check me. Okay.
That immediately got way better.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I don't know. Okay. Why couldn't you just eat the casserole? You could have made this so much easier for me. But no. Stupid blanks can't even do a Tupperware container properly.
Oh, damn. See what's going on now. Do you think I'd still have that gun on me? I don't think I would have put it away yet.
High or low?
Hi.
I rolled low, so you do not have the gun on you.
Am I stunned from the taser or just really pissed off?
Oh no, Mick's the one who got tased.
Oh, Mick
Elijah,
got
you're
tased.
okay. You just
Okay.
watched this happen.
I turn around at that point, and because I've seen enough Inquisition at this point when I was in London to know what blank means.
Yep.
And I just want to like look at her like, you came to my own house. You violated the sanctity of Granny's casserole. That is it. And I'm going to come across and I'm just going to grab her.
Okay then. I'm gonna grab the book for a second. Available at your local game store.
For all your vampiring needs.
For all your vampire needs, check out your local game store now for Vampire the Masquerade V5 as published by Renegade Game Studios. We are not sponsored, but like if you ever want, that's not my offer to make. But
No.
okay, page 371. Cool. So she's actually going to take a she's gonna be growled by you. That much is sure. And she's going to reach for her own neck. And she's gonna try to pull out something from under her shirt.
That's where I'm gonna grab, is like right at her shirt, and I wanna like pick her up so that like she couldn't get at it. Or
Not after you. You're Elijah's grandson. I didn't want you getting hurt.
Mick's a fine kid. There ain't nothing wrong with him. Now, we don't want to cause any altercation or any problems. But why would you put a taser in a damn casserole?
There's not a taser in the casserole.
What would you put in there?
Grab the casserole and throw it.
You hear the ticking get louder as you grab the casserole. The casserole at this point you realize is a bomb.
Do I happen to see like her car in particular? Can I throw the casserole at her car?
You can throw the casserole at her car.
I'm throwing the casserole through her windshield.
And you hear the, but there's no explosion. It is just the sound of breaking glass.
What are you trying to do? You trying to come up my house and hurt people?
Blanks aren't people. They hurt people.
He ain't hurt nobody since he been here. I watched him the whole time.
I'll have you know, I haven't hurt a single person that hasn't come after me.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm all right. How about this? You go on your merry way. There ain't no problems. I don't know what a blank is, to be honest with you. I think that's a bit insulting to just call somebody something like that. I mean, he has a name. But I don't understand what you're trying to do here. Like, he's a guest in my home. He's a good friend of mine.
Oh, you don't understand. Blanks aren't people. They are soulless monsters condemned by God.
We literally went, like, there was that overnight revival we went to. He was fine.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have her just do a quick strength and brawl to try to escape. But she's not very strength or brawly exactly. But yeah, no, she's not escaping.
It's like, don't cause no problems. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I don't want to hurt you either. You're not. Are you?
What? I don't understand what you're saying. I'm just a fella. I've lived here my whole life in this whole town. My whole family's lived here my whole life.
Listen, if you want to be reasonable about this, we can sit down and have a conversation. You at least owe me that if you're going to be like this.
I mean, you did try to like hurt my friend with a casserole dish. Could have killed him. Could have killed him dead right there.
You don't understand.
How about this? We just have a perfectly civilized conversation inside. Everything will be all right.
I'm not going to let him get into my head.
That's not my department.
Yeah, well, how would he do that?
What did you do to Elijah?
I literally, nothing's happened here. Calm down. You're going to be fine. This is all right. Come on. Let's just have a civilized conversation like regular folk. It'll be all right. Sorry about your windshield. I will pay for that, actually, if need be. I know a fella, he can fix that right up.
And she is, instead of grabbing for her necklace, she's instead going to reach into her dress pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Because dresses should have pockets.
They should have pockets. Does it look like she has the intent to be going for a gun?
It doesn't look like what she's pulling out is big enough to be a gun.
Okay. Like she'll go to grab it, and I'll be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing?" And then, like, kind of grab her wrist, I guess, and turn it over like as gingerly as possible because I don't want to break her hand or hurt her.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I have to do this.
Do what? You ain't got to do nothing that you don't want to do. You're
No,
just a good.
They'll they will kill me.
Who is they?
Hold on now. Hold on. They said the same thing to me, and I've been fine so far. And I understand your concern. And I want to see if I can talk her down because she's clearly hysterical. I'm gonna pull back and show the shoulder tattoo I have, like the Inquisition insignia, and be like, listen, I made the same oath you did. And so far, I've done my best not to break it. I was handed a bad hand. I was given a bad hand of cards, and I've done what I can with it. And I have not hurt a soul that did not try and hurt me first. And I can swear on that.
These are all lies. They're all lies. Stop it. Stop lying to me. We're just a small town. I don't want any more bodies.
Bodies? What's going on? Where are you finding
Yeah,
bodies at?
bodies aren't me. Bodies that, no.
Oh, that's goddamn fucking dumb. The body. Yeah, the construction site.
Have I heard anything about people dying at the construction site?
No, it's almost like it's been kept under wraps in a small town.
All right. So given that we're both confused here, can we have a discussion about this? Because I feel like we can work together.
They'll kill me.
Who will kill you? Who are you talking about? Ain't nobody gonna hurt you.
Society.
Okay.
But we've
who's
had
this?
dealings with them. Trust me, I can handle it. You'll be fine.
They took Mima.
Where they got her at? You know?
I don't know. They got Mima. They said I did. I thought if I used cinnamon and it hides the taste, I couldn't.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Can I like insight to see whether or not she's bullshitting us?
You can use wits and insight.
All right, because
For you,
I
that's
like the
nice.
I like the idea of trying to work with a member of like somebody that's been blackmailed by the Inquisition, but I also know it's a very Inquisition thing to do this.
Yeah.
I got 2 successes.
You can tell that she's being genuine, that everything she is saying, she genuinely believes is true.
All right, listen. This is the thing about leverage, right? If you do what they want, they're just going to keep her and tell you to do something else. But if you work with me and we get her back, they have no leverage and you'll be free. You get what I'm saying? We can be reasonable folk. We can work together on this.
You shut the fuck up. You're not gonna hurt me. You're not gonna hurt Elijah.
Believe me, he ain't gonna hurt nobody here. I ain't gonna let that happen. Look at him. He's just a little fella. He ain't gonna do nothing.
They know you're here.
They know he's here. They know about my, like, where I live and all that. That's getting far. All right. What's going on at the construction site? Tell us everything you need. You know, we will find out what we can do.
Bodies have been dumped there. The shreds.
Shreds?
Shreds.
Like an animal did it or something?
No, not like an animal. No animal could do this.
Like a person did it. All right.
So are you willing to work with us on this? Can you be reasonable? Because trust me, Anything they could do to hurt you, I can negate. I can handle it. And you know what I can do. They told you about me, so you know what I can do to anything that's doing that.
They small town.
Yeah.
He doesn't any this.
Nobody deserves to have that done to them. Sometimes it happens. But what we do every day, the people that survive, that's what separates people from monsters.
They kill the they kill.
All right. How about this? We'll go fix you a cup of tea. We'll get the pot going. I'm going to go suit up. We'll sort this tonight. By tomorrow, everything will be fine and this town will be back to normal.
No, they know you're here. They know Elijah's been keeping you. They think he's
Fuck, we gotta go. I'm gonna start running over to the porch. I'm gonna grab the rifle and throw like the whatever gun we have like by the door, and I'm gonna throw it to Eli and then go get my gear.
Yeah, I'll grab the shotgun because it's probably just like a shotgun, and I'll just hold it down, and I'll be like, "What do they think I am? I'm just a fella like anybody else. What do you? I don't understand."
I think you're under his control.
No, I ain't under his control. I literally told him I'd kill him if he scratched my car the other day. Like, actually, yeah, he can't drive. Anyway, he's not under. I'm not swayed by anything he does. It's fine.
No, you believe that. You believe that, and then they get into your head. They get into your head. They make you see things. They make you believe things that aren't actually there. They make you believe things that aren't real.
It looks like they did that to you.
I don't. He's still alive. By sunrise.
Well, how about this? You say you came after him, he just ran into the woods, and you weren't able to follow him.
And I assume by this point I'm like back downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Or here's the other idea. Lucy, you died today. I'm sorry to tell you, but you came over here and I killed you. And they got no reason to kill Nima because what'd they get out of it? You're dead. Doesn't matter either way. It's not like they gotta hurt your feelings. No, she's dead. I already killed her. Right here, she's dead.
But I'm still alive.
Exactly.
But I'm dead.
I think he's telling you to get out of town.
I can't. Everything I know, everything I am is here, and they'll come after me.
Just go.
No, I'm just saying right now, we pour some fake blood on the front porch and you chill in the basement for a while, and we go get Nima.
Either that
I don't know where she is. Every time they've talked to me, it's via video.
What video? Hey, Mick, you want to look at it? Tell me if you can find anything out. I don't know nothing about them things.
I'll have a go at it. Can I see your phone? All right.
She actually gestures towards the pocket that it's in. Because she's still up, a bit tied up.
Oh yeah, like I will like slowly set her down and just put like my hand on her shoulder. I didn't realize I was holding her up.
Yeah, she still was held up.
I'm like, I'm sorry. This is a lot to process right now. Yeah.
They will kill me. They'll kill me.
Ain't nobody gonna kill you. We're gonna keep you safe. You're gonna be fine.
It was when I went out to the patch the other day. They were
Pumpkin
there.
patch.
you were there. I all I remember was a mask, and I was knocked out. And when I woke up, I was in a cold room.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, that sounds more like something a monster would do than anything I've ever seen this fella do right here. Grab a girl right off a pumpkin patch and put her through all that.
He said if I failed, they would kill me, Ma, and kill me.
Well, you didn't fail. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go find out what's going on. You go hide. We'll find you somewhere to hide. I don't care if you got to hop in a car and drive to Frankfurt, Lexington. Even if you got to go to Louisville, we can give you enough money, find a hotel for a few days if need be.
Sounds everything I know, everything I've got, everything I own is here.
Yeah, I'm not saying you got to leave it forever, just till it blows over.
Better to lose that than die, right?
You're just saying things to get into my head again. Oh,
I don't know how many times I got to tell you that. I can't do that. That's not my department.
I guess I will try to just try to calm her down. Is there anything like you want me to like try to roll or something that I can just calm her down and just try to comfort her?
I'll give you leadership and composure.
Okay.
Leadership is a skill? Jesus, there's a lot of these.
Right under intimidation. Or how do you want to get, because I'm going to let you roll composure and any skill as long as you give me a good reason for it. So you could say, compose your firearms. You threaten her to get her to calm down. Or
I think I'm going to go, I actually want to say like use composure and maybe streetwise as in a logical way to be like, all right, listen, you were just a girl. You're in a situation to where you are not prepared for this.
Streetwise is more about who you know rather than what you know.
Okay, so I was thinking common sense. Here's how I want to do that then. Charisma, maybe.
No, I'll give you composure, charisma. I'll give you 2 attributes.
Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. Is I'm trying to. She knows me, and I'm trying to give you like a little smiley. And
as far as you're aware, she thinks you're either a ghoul or she's starting to put pieces together, though, like the pictures of your grandfather that always looked like you.
I change my hat every 10 years.
The fact that you're not, the fact that you're never seen in the daylight. The fact you never ate her goddamn casserole.
I am casserole intolerant. Thank you very much.
So, by the way, what was the beeping from the casserole?
It's explosive.
It's 4 successes.
They gave me it and told me that if I blew it up, that it would kill you. And
it doesn't look like it's gone yet.
No, the detonator is me.
Do what now?
Can I borrow that? I think we can have some fun with that. Hold on.
What do you mean? Do you have the detonator?
No.
How are you?
Then?
How are you gonna make something?
They said that they put a chip in me. And that if I die or something tries to influence me, or they just decide to, close up.
All right.
Along with the chip.
Yeah, that sounds like something a goddamn monster would do.
I can't. I have no choice. Elijah, please help me.
I'm trying to do everything I can for you right now. I understand. Hey, neither one of us is going to hurt you. I'll go to that casserole thing and I will chuck that as far as I can away. Like it's going to be gone. I don't want it anywhere near where it could hurt anything else.
Mhm.
I will look at her and be like, all right, you go home. Or if you feel like you can, get out of here.
If she goes
to be
home,
honest
they're gonna
with
think
you-
something's wrong. If she stays here, they're gonna think that we kidnapped her. We should leave her here.
Well, probably right. You said it was at a construction site, right?
Yes, but whatever hurt them wasn't human. It wasn't human. It wasn't right. They showed me pictures.
I'm pretty sure it probably wasn't, but I've lived here my whole life, and I ain't gonna have something like that happen to anybody around here.
They know you're here. They know that you're both here. Anyone's gonna get out of town. It's the two of you. They're gonna start rallying people with pitchforks and torches. They're all I fucking know.
All right. Well, for now, we're gonna go to the construction site. We're gonna figure out what's going on. We're gonna get the Mima back, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Mima's not at the construction site. I don't know where they took her.
I know, but that's where we can find clues.
He's good at this kind of thing. He's good at finding stuff out.
That phone has the pictures.
I'll look at the phone. Well, no, Mick
Yeah,
has
I'm
the
gonna
phone.
pull up the pictures and like see if I can get any information. Would I have to roll technology for that?
I will have you roll intelligence and technology.
All right, let's see. 2 successes.
2 successes, you managed to find the picture folder very easily. And in that you and in them you do see the crime scene pictures. It is gruesome. It is terrifying. You do see that they don't seem to be locals. These bodies seem to be, one of them does seem to be a local, but it was one of the people was protesting the building of this site. And the other 2 look to be executive construction workers who were trying to get the town on the ball with having Amazon Mart.
Okay. This was either people at the Amazon place or people trying to get rid of the Amazon place. And there ain't that many kindred around here. So it sounds like it's the people building the Amazon place.
They've been saying that you're not going to believe me.
Well, I mean, you just brought us a casserole that was supposed to blow up to us, so I think I'm inclined to believe whatever you tell me, little missy.
Supposed to be poisonous too, just in case you actually ate around the bomb. That one was my idea.
That's pretty clever.
Hold on a second, wait. I don't know if that actually hurt. I'm kind of curious.
I don't know. I was trying anything, okay?
Hold on. I'm gonna like run over and get like a double finger scoop because I'm just like a little curious.
Don't eat the thing. We got enough time messing with casserole, damn it. Let's find out what we got to do.
You eat the forest casserole?
The arsenic casserole. Do you just eat
Arsenic
everything?
forest casserole.
How does it taste?
Like
Oh, by the
cinnamon.
way, who put cinnamon in a casserole?
Arsenic.
But I feel like it'd be more concerned if you put cinnamon in a casserole than arsenic in a casserole.
It hides the taste.
What else is in there?
Potatoes. It's like a really terrible potato salad almost. Mayonnaise, arsenic. Can you roll me a stamina and composure check?
Oh no. So I can get poisoned. See, Mick's learning all kinds of new things.
You're like a
today.
6-year-old. You got to put everything in your mouth.
3 successes. Not enough?
Not enough.
Yeah.
You just. Your body just
If
doesn't
you-
know how to react.
So
You're not in
like,
torpor. You're not in torpor. You're basically, your body just went into like a system shock.
Well, you know what, little Missy?
One end sooner or later, and only one end works.
Well,
Wait, so how much did I take any damage?
For the sake of this, I will say no. You are just heavily inconvenienced by the forest casserole. Why did you eat the forest casserole?
I wanted to see if I could get poisoned. Nobody told me these
Casserole of
things.
the forest. What is your knowledge?
you got it. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go. Oh, shit. I think he actually ate that.
Jeez.
I'm going to take my friend to the hospital
I'm
or
not
something.
feeling so good.
They just boom.
I didn't think that would work. Why did
didn't
that
think so
work?
either.
Why did
Well-
that work?
Why wouldn't it work? It's arsenic, right? I mean, I really need to take him probably to a doctor. Yeah, you go on home.
Wait, no. I can work with this. He's gonna grab the little steak out of her pocket. I think I can work with this.
No, it was like, what are you trying to do? No, we don't need to do nothing like that. And I pick like Mick up and I'll throw him over my shoulder.
But
Just be like,
if I stake him, then it's mission accomplished.
why would you want to do? Okay. At this point, I'm just gonna like,
You can try.
I know what happens to a vampire when they're staked. So like, he's not gonna be dead.
Nah, don't work like that. But again, you can try. You'll just end up on your ass.
So what I do is I'll be like, you know what? Fine, whatever. Actually I can't. I'm acting like I'm gonna freak out. Elijah's gonna be like, no, you're gonna stab him through the chest. He'd be dead in a damn doornail. And then I gotta have a police over here with my friend dead over here, and they're gonna be asking, and then they're gonna see my my work, and that's a problem.
No. He's not normal. He'll be fine.
All right. If he ends up dead and the police are here, I'm gonna be livid, and then I'll just throw him over my shoulder, like off onto the ground, and he'll just be like,
Oh, am I like incapacitated? I thought I was just woozy.
You are like wah wah wah. She's like grabs a little hammer too. She's just like, I think if I line this up properly, this is my first time doing a staking. If I just line this up properly,
I will try to just be like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to him? This is like, don't kill my friend. He's a cool guy.
Side
it
effects
doesn't even reach your heart. The stake
arsenic
isn't even
poisoning.
the stake isn't long enough to reach your heart. It literally does nothing besides it be a stake. Okay, I think I might need a bigger stake. It's just a little pencil jammed in there. I was told would do it, but it's not long enough. I don't know what to do. I wasn't prepared for this.
You know what? Just tell him you did it. It's fine. I will dispose of it. I'll take care of all this.
I don't know how to do it.
I think he's good. He's fine. He's gone.
Okay.
Imagine if you forgot that I had like the steak fate flaw and I just died right here.
No. I remembered. That's why it's not actually a steak.
And
Also,
yeah.
steak bait is not on your character sheet.
Yeah, it's not. I was saying like, imagine if I did.
Yeah. That you died in your prologue. Yeah, she's just like, it doesn't reach. Elijah, can I borrow your stick?
no, you cannot. No. Yeah. So I will let her. I'll be like, oh yeah, I think that did the trick. I'm gonna go deal with this. I'll dispose of this. You get out of here. You tell them you went through with it. And tell them I dealt with the body.
I did it. I staked a blank. I did it.
Yeah, you are a certified whatever that is thing.
Aren't you supposed to be staked?
Yeah, he didn't do that.
I guess it's just slow. I'm just completely out of it right now.
Yeah, I guess they didn't tell me about what happened if I actually succeeded.
It
I
might.
guess
Maybe
I
it takes a while. I'd get out of here.
I
This
think
could
it
take
just takes
forever.
a minute. You should probably get out of here. It'll be fine.
Okay then. Okay, yeah, exactly. Thanks, Elijah. You're the best.
I try.
He wraps her arms around you in a hug.
Yeah, I'll pull some money out and I'll just be like, get the windshield fixed. Be careful. Don't go around
Okay.
them anymore.
Don't eat the forest casserole.
I will not. Yeah, he's probably not gonna. He's not gonna make it. I don't think he's gonna pull through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have you roll?
I
Can
love
What do
how
you-
casual this is. Did the Inquisition like drug her? Or some
What do you need me to
you roll me a manipulation and persuasion? That's
Sure.
2. You have 2 dice for this.
Yes, 2 dice. This is gonna work out fine. It'll be fine.
I feel like it kind of makes sense given the fact that I'm still fucking talking.
I got 2 successes.
Yeah,
That's as high as I can-
it doesn't take a lot for her to believe you at this point. She's just like, yeah, I did it. Now to report back.
I would.
She has no idea what's going on. She's very lost.
I now have to report back. Can I have my phone?
You know what? Tell him the phone was destroyed in the.
I
in
need
the
my phone,
scuffle.
please.
I guess I will give it back to her. I'm not happy about it. Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. Hello. Yes. 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 Mm-hmm. Oh. At the airfield? The field. You couldn't find parking? I'm sorry. How are the kids? Okay. Okay then. I will go there and await your next instruction. Yes. No, I do not believe so. Yes. Well, he's still talking. What do you mean? Huh? Did I do this wrong? No,
Oh.
it went in. Oh, where am I? Oh, yes, I'm over at Elisha's house.
And I'll just like grab the phone at that point, like break it, and just like,
Oh.
don't ever tell people where you're at. Damn.
That
Oh,
seems to
I'm
be
sorry.
the theme of the episode.
Dad wanted to know where I was. It's past my curfew.
All right. You said you're going to the airfield. What for?
The pumpkin patch.
Okay.
They said, go to the pumpkin patch. And that I would get picked up.
I would tell you to go home. That would be the place to be.
Home is
You
the
can
pumpkin.
pull out of it, but the casserole hasn't detonated, so I don't think you're under like any kind of influence, but
Yeah. Will you shut up for 5 minutes?
Doing
Damn.
right as rain. Thank you, neighbor.
And I'm just gonna let her go at that point and probably throw him in a car and then follow the car at a very for a better.
She's driving this rusted old pickup truck that's got pumpkins in the back.
I will
Which
fly
car?
casual and
Which
follow
car
her.
are you driving?
Probably the one that's like not very easily spotted. And I'm gonna throw Mick in the car. I'm gonna throw him in the car while we go, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull that piece of wood out of his chest.
Uh,
And while I'm driving, because I'm gonna have to roll for this. While I'm driving, I will let him feed if he needs to like get his composure.
hey, Mick,
yeah.
you want to roll stamina and composure for me?
Oh no. Also, on our way out, this is the car that we put the kid. No, the kid's back upstairs. Damn it. There'll be some kind of gun in the car. All right, stamina,
There is-
composure. That's 4 again. 3 successes. Why did I eat the forest casserole?
Yeah, As Elijah goes to offer you some vitae, pull the thing out, everything comes back.
And that's all over my damn arm. Thanks. And the car.
The casserole, the chicken fried steak, the gravy, the corn on the cob.
You were
Did
cleaning
I
this
puke
out.
on I already puked on the spinny boy, right?
No, you didn't.
You held it.
Oh yeah, right.
The Casey just progressively got higher the more you succeeded.
You were cleaning this thing out. I'm telling you right now. You were doing that.
Nick has some kick. Like, given the fact that I don't think it could kill a kindred, that was interesting.
You're like a 4-year-old. You want to put all right, you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Good. Here's a shotgun. And I hand you the shotgun that you threw at me earlier because I just had it in my hand.
Awesome. I think I can aim this now.
It's really not much of an aiming kind of gun. But I'm going to fly casual behind this pickup truck. Try to keep my distance. I've probably have the kind of experience to drive in this way to where I don't stick out, but I'm still following somebody.
And then as you manage to start approaching the farm that Lucy's from, she parks the truck, gets out, starts walking towards the pumpkin patch. All of a sudden, you hear the sound of helicopter blades as it starts to land. A helicopter's landing in the pumpkin patch.
We need to get the hell out of here kind of situation here, Mouse, or I don't think we're going to save her at this point.
We gotta try.
You seriously think if they got a helicopter, I think they're packing more than that shotty I just handed you.
Yeah, but what are we gonna do? Let her walk? They know I'm still breathing. They'll kill her.
Yeah. Probably.
Are the two of you still in the car when you have this conversation?
Yeah, like headlights are out.
Mhm.
Car is like
The
definitely still in the
helicopter,
car.
she starts to take a few steps onto the helicopter. It opens and there's the staircase. She starts to take a few steps. Then the helicopter. Are you doing anything?
I'm gonna start shooting.
All right. We're doing this. Okay.
I'm just gonna sort of like lean out of like the passenger thing and start firing shots in like the general direction of the pilot.
They do make some impact with the windshield. It's not enough to penetrate it though. And at this point the helicopter is starting to rise. And as both of you watch, a lone shadow drops from the helicopter and makes impact with the bed of the pickup truck
Oh,
with a loud crash.
I think we just bit off more than we can chew.
yeah. She is it speeded? Is the helicopter speeded away at this point?
Helicopters flying away.
I'm gonna rush over to her as fast as I can.
You'll see that it's Lucy in the back of the pickup truck.
Is she dead?
She's bleeding out. She looks up at you. Eyes barely open. She gives you a smile. Don't blame you.
How long do I think she has?
Not much longer.
I like contemplate and I'll look at my arm for a second and I'll think about it. I probably need to do a composure roll to see if
I mean, if you want to do if it's a make me a willpower. Roll your unspent willpower.
okay. Okay. Four successes.
I'd say you can decide whether or not to remain composed as a player. The decision of where this thread of the story goes is within your control.
The only way I could save her would be to make her like myself, essentially, right now, right?
What gen are you? Can
I'm
you
13.
Oh, so you can sire, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you tell me, how does Lucy's story end?
I can't let somebody die like that.
If you decide to
wanna-
do it, I don't blame you. But if you want to do this, you got to do it now.
I'll do it.
You want me to be here for this, or do you need a moment?
Just keep an eye out on things. We'll do what we have to do, and then I'll make sure she's taken care of.
Right. I'm gonna get out of the pickup to give them like some privacy, and I'm gonna go sit on the front of it and like look the other way.
Sorry for the clacks. Okay. Elijah, do you wish to succeed?
I feel like I'm gonna it's gonna hurt, but I don't think he can let somebody just have their life destroyed just because he was trying to live like that, and he regrets a similar situation like this. So he's not going to let it happen again, especially from somebody from his town that he's watched grow up, probably from a baby.
High or low?
Low.
It's a 1.
Hmm.
You successfully embrace a 14th generation kindred. Unfortunately for her, she's a thinblood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
I rolled for it.
Oh, shit.
Eventually, she will wake up. And when she does, everything about her feels off, feels wrong. And as she looks at the two of you, she's just terrified and scared, alone.
I want you to know I never intended for this to happen to anybody.
Alicia, they took her. I remember everything. They took her.
Yeah.
They're gonna come after you next.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go. You're going to have to come with me. Or at least I'm going to have to find a place for you to be all right.
I don't want my family to die.
It's the best thing you can do. And I'm speaking from experience. I am not the age you think I am.
You only changed your hat once every fucking 10 years.
Yeah, I know. I was born in 1888.
Tired. It's I'm never gonna be. I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
This is not easy for anyone to be what we are. But I'm going to tell you right now, who you decide to be every second of every day is who you will be. If you want to be a good person and you do right by folk and try not to cause harm, you will keep who you are as close as you can. But I will tell you right now, this is not going to be an easy life.
Oh, it's out of my head, but it's in my head. I hear him.
It's there. There's a thing inside every single one of us, claws at that cage. Sometimes you got to let it have what it wants, or otherwise it takes it.
I don't want to die.
Well, it's kind of hard for that. There's things that we don't die so easy.
I know where they are.
Where who is?
I know where Mima is. I know where they said something about London.
I've been there.
Tell me I did not just hear that name again. I'm gonna like sort of put my arm over the top of the car.
Come on, we can talk in the car. We need to get out of town.
And we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
We can go so anywhere. Just don't take me to London, please.
We are not going to go to London. I promise. Even if I have to go back there, I will assure you, you will not have to go. I make that promise. I'll do everything within my power to make sure that don't happen. Now, just come on and have a seat. Let's have a seat, and we'll talk about what's happened. And yeah, I'll drive back to the house, and we'll pack everything up that we need to pack up to prepare to go to a safer location, because I probably have like a spot that's deeper in the woods that's kind of like a secondary, like an oh shit spot.
Yeah.
Like if my house gets raided, I'll take everything we need there, and make sure she has clothes and like food, like to make sure, like I'll make sure she has some like some bag blood or something.
And only takes you a matter of hours to do it. Night's almost over though. And
I'll make sure she has a spot, because I probably got like a little bit of like an underground situation, so there's definitely places for her to be. I'll be like, all right, this ain't easy, but we can't go out in the daytime. And you're feeling real sleepy, I'm sure by now. If you'll go lay down in here in this spot and take it easy for a bit, and nighttime will come before you know it, and we'll be able to talk some more, and we'll get you something to eat tomorrow night. All right?
Okay. And I'm gonna say the passage of time. Days, nights go by, teaching Lucy the ropes as she regains more and more of the memories of everything hazy that had occurred. Tells both of you the story of how she remembers them implanting the chip to her head to detonate the casserole bomb. How she remembers everything she had been told about the blank bodies, and how she needed to believe in something to stop them. About how her family was now being kept hostage. And the transition isn't easy for her. There are some nights that are worse than others. Eventually, that cell phone that you took from her rings. Before any of you could answer it or reject the call, a video starts to play. And it's just static. It is complete and utter void of any noise besides static. And then it stops. This happens a few times over the course of a few days. Unless you destroy or displace the phone in some manner.
Yeah, I break it. As the first time it does that, I break it.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't understand like how a machine works.
Mick, do you have a personal device?
I probably learned my lesson and got like I have a burner.
Mhm.
It's not linked to me in any way, and I rotate out for a new one every couple months.
Okay.
So it's like
I will,
I can use it to like stalk people's social media and
Yeah.
like do basic Googling. And I have like a couple of like cheap cell phones that I can use for people who I don't want to like track me.
One of these burners does go off. And you hear a voice over the line. Hey, I know this is unusual. I know you didn't expect this phone to go off. A friend of mine helped me. I need your help. Please set this phone up for a video call. In about...
First of all, who is this?
Hi, you don't know me? You can call me Cassandra. You don't know me, but I found you through Instagram.
All right, let's talk.
Okay. I'm out in LA right now, but I need your help. I know you've been involved with some ink work. And I don't know who else I can talk to. You have friends, right?
I do have friends, but there's also a very short list of people that know the things you do, and that's worrying me right now.
Hey, I didn't hack into this phone. I am not very good with hacking. I had a friend help me.
Just give me a name. Give me one name.
You wouldn't know them. They're Nosferatu.
Mick, who you talking at, man?
Hold on. Can I do an insight?
You can do an insight over a voice over a phone.
That's definitely becoming a catchphrase now. All right, is that insight what? I forget how this works.
Insight and I would say wits.
All right, wits, insight,
So it'd
3
be
successes.
you can tell that she sounds flustered. It's almost like she didn't A, expect this to work, and B, she's not very used to asking for help.
All right, we can do video.
That's great. I need you to do something that's potentially dangerous, but I can give you a boon in exchange. You
All
know
right.
what a boon is, right?
Yeah,
I get the general idea.
Okay,
You
it's not gonna be a life boon or anything. I can offer you a major boon.
All right.
what's going on? What's the job, so to speak, or favor in this case?
Well, Mick, you've done work before. And Elijah, you've done bootlegging before?
Yeah, still do.
I
But
need people. I need to get a group together to pick up a package.
What's in it?
yeah, where's the address? I'll drive out there right now.
Not really a place you can drive to.
Oh,
It's
So what are we talking? Alaska?
Rome.
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 Like Hail Caesar?
Like Hail Caesar, home of various conventions of the past, and above all else, home of one of the largest Nosferatu dens in that side of the Atlantic.
Okay.
Do you speak Italian? I don't speak Italian.
I took Spanish for like 2 years in school, so close enough.
I'm assuming you don't want just me and my friend here. I mean, I can move things pretty discreetly from place to place, but
the important question is, what things are we talking here?
As in what I can offer you, or what's in
What's in the box?
I am unable to disclose that information.
Unable or unwilling?
Unable.
well,
Complicated. And I've already said enough that could get me in trouble.
yeah.
Well, shit. You got any plans next week?
I mean, I've got to make sure.
Anyway, I've gotta go. There are some fires. I don't know what's going on anymore, but yeah.
Do you have a way we could
I will be
contact you?
right there, Cassius.
All right,
Okay.
this number work?
This number will work for me. This will work anywhere in the world. Yes, Cassius, we're leaving now. I'm getting as much as I can out, but see you in Rome.
All
Yeah,
right.
you be careful. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting as much as I can out. But no, what we're grabbing, it's important.
All right.
Hey, you two stay safe. I've heard there's some weirdness going on out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
See you in Rome.
See you.
And with that, we're gonna put a stop to this prologue of World Tour by Night, a Vampire the
awesome.
Masquerade V5 live play taking place everywhere in the world. I have been your storyteller for this evening, Michelle C. Light. The C stands for Can't Believe I Did This. And you can find me on Twitter at Michelle C. Light, where I post about things I'm doing. Why don't we let Elijah and Mick tell us who they are, where you can find them, and then we will fade into oblivion.
Well, I'm Ted. I'm just on the interwebs. You'll find me from place to place playing in different tabletop games. So not a lot going on social media right now, but like I'm changing that. But other than that, yeah, I'm just the guy who plays games.
I'm Ryan. I do a little bit of freelance graphic design. Like I dabble. I do the Twitch overlays for some of the Jaspers streams that we work with, and also for a lot of the games. I actually made the one that we're sitting on right now. So if you need a Twitch overlay for a game, hit me up. My Twitter is there. And yeah, I'm also on the Discord. So that's pretty much all I do.
And thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for Brandon for being our tech god for this evening. And this overlay is amazing.
Listen, I'm just happy that we avoided the tech goblins for almost an entire stream, okay?
Yes, it was nice.
Anyway, guys, Michelle, Ted, Ryan, thank you so much for being fantastic players and a storyteller. You guys can't see me because, well, we didn't include my space in the overlay for this week. But there's a reason for that. So thank you so much for joining us on the Bard's Playhouse tonight for this Vampire the Masquerade live play by the wonderful storyteller Michelle C. Light. If you want to know what was going on with Cassandra and Cassius, well, first of all, make sure you catch LA by Night tonight because officially, unofficially, well, this game may or may not coincide with what's going on in LA on the side. So please watch tonight and join us next week, same time, same place, twitch.tv/thebardsplayhouse for our second prologue featuring Cassandra and Cassius. Until then, everyone have a wonderful night, and remember, you're not a crit failure.
I've got a heart without a home underneath this empty sky, just waiting for a sign. And it seems to me that gravity has got its hold on me, but I'm about to break free. Take me home tonight. Help me find a way to turn this darkness into light. Oh, mothership, take me home tonight. Help me find a way to turn this darkness into light. Like a flare without a spark, the shadow wish into the dark. Far across the galaxy is where our dreams would be. And it seems to me astrology has got its place.